Oop. I went live a little bit too early on the tube side. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Hold on. Hold on. I was about to give myself a copyright strike. That's crazy. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. OMG, my show's on. Your show's on. Your show's on. Welcome. 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 How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Do I have it set up here? Yes, I do. We are now live on the tube. Alrighty then. Hello, everybody. How have y'all been? How have y'all been? I missed you. Not really. Oh, how you guys doing today? How you guys doing tonight? I should more so say. Then, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys know what to do. You guys know exactly what to do. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Let's knock out these little 1 set goals and see what good old shots we can get tonight. Let's see what shots we can get tonight. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Let's get these conversations going. Man, vacation really gives you a new perspective on life. And my perspective was, do I want to be doing this? I'm just kidding. But no, we're back in business. I did enjoy myself. It was a wonderful time. What's up, Egg? It was a wonderful time. Quite literally, all I can think about for the last couple of days. All I can think about. But we have a job to do, and that job is to discuss the nonsense with Trump supporters. There's been a few things that's been taking place. The same old shenanigans with the base. We know how it goes. Still on vacation mode? No, I wish. We back, I guess. Tap up the screen, guys. Let's get the likes up to 5K. Those of you over on the tube side, what up, tube? Welcome in. Y'all know what to do. Tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Make sure you hit that like button over on the tube side. Send your daily heart means if you haven't already. There's no reason why you should be grayed out in the chat. No grays out in the chats. Did my thing shrink? I think my chat box shrink. That's weird. But yes, let's get it going. Welcome to the show, Defend the Indefensible, where we're here to talk to Trump supporters about their vote. We're here to talk to Trump supporters who are still under the belief that Donald Trump and his actions in his administration, his policies, are somehow, some way, somewhat defensible. I'm here to contest that theory, speculation, falsehood, fable. And that fable is very much that they are not. The Trump administration quite literally is the worst that we've ever seen take the Oval Office. They have violated several laws, the Constitution, and your pockets. And I, for one, will spend the rest of the next 3 years calling it out. What will you do? Despite all of that, despite the ever shrinking base of committed maggots, there's a portion of them that do regret their vote. There are a portion of Trump supporters that are starting to drift off from the base, that are starting to feel uncomfortable with many of his actions. We can talk about the sucking off of Kirk. We can talk about the government shutdown and how they quite literally tried to starve Americans. We can talk about the wars and instigation of said wars despite running off of no new ones. We can talk about how we're now Denmark, Venezuela, Israel, and Russia first over America first. Several of these reasons and many more are the reasons why people are detracting from the base. So the goal of this live is to have a conversation with individuals who very much do regret their vote. Better yet, maybe you don't. Maybe you still feel like there's more than enough substance. God bless you. It's one hell of a way to put it. Substance in the Trump administration that will warrant your continued support for him, in which case I guess we would like to talk to you too. So, Trump supporters, where y'all at? Let's have these discussions. Thank you, guys. Make sure you keep sending your heart me's. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA, welcome into the show. Trump supporters, request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you are over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, and that is going to be 737-295-5321. There we go. Thank you, Mel, for the cowboy hat. America twice. America thrice. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and keep resetting these little 1 cent goals to what we need. You guys continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 10K. But yeah, what's been new in the news? Most of the stuff that I've been seeing is just more Denmark. I believe Trump quite literally made a response to them and said that he is no longer has peace on the top of his priority list. Did you guys see that? He said something along those lines. Let me see if I can pull up the quote. Let's see here. RNT. See what I can find. Trump ties his stance on Greenland, not getting. Trump ties his stance on Greenland to not getting the Nobel Peace Prize. Bruh. I gotta show you guys this. I have to show you guys this. Nothing bothers me. Okay, so Trump supporters will consistently come into our spaces, right? And they'll say time and time again, guess what? All the left does is whine. They're just whining and they're crying and they're a bunch of snowflakes with their safe spaces, blah, blah, blah. And then, the president of the United States will do some shit like, I'm going to wage a war with Greenland because they didn't give me a prize. What kind of childish fucking high school, actually, that's beneath high schoolers. Just, I don't know, middle school shit is that? What kind of middle school stuff is that? Let me show y'all this clip, bruh.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on
Not the
making the
goddamn
most
ads.
craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time.
Yeah.
US President Donald Trump says he no longer thinks purely of peace. In a letter obtained by Reuters, Trump told Norway's Prime Minister he no longer feels obligated by Reuters.
You got to read this. We got to read this letter. I'm not sure how clear that is to some of you. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Oh, it'll cut off on the screen if I do it any bigger than this. So we're going to work with this one. Let's read this. Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel, fuck it, we'll do a Trump accent. Dear Jonas, he's like the Jonas Brothers. We have the Jonas Brothers in America. You like the Jonas Brothers? I don't like the Jonas Brothers. They're very liberal. They make very liberal music. Considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars plus. Don't forget the plus, add and subtraction, that's a plus. I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace. Never mind the fact that I ran off of no new wars. Never mind that I ran off of peace through strength. I'm going to get my strength from attacking your country. Although it will always be predominant, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. Denmark cannot protect that land from Russia or China. And why do they have a, quote, right of ownership, end quote, anyway? I'm sorry. Do you not have right of ownership to your own fucking property? All right. There are no written documents. It's only that a boat landed there hundreds of years ago. But we had boats landing there also. Bruh. I have done more for NATO than any other person since its founding. And now, NATO should do something for the United States. The world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland. Thank you, President DJ Blowjob. Fucking moron. So, funny thing I want to point out here. There are no written documents. It's only that a boat landed there hundreds of years ago, but we have boats landing there also. Let's keep that same energy when it comes to the indigenous people. Are we ready to give them their land back now? Are we now ready to give them their land back? I'm just curious. Because there's no documents, right? Just people just showed up and just some boat showed up and then bam, America. Are we ready to keep this same energy and give them back their land now, or are we going to make excuses for that one? I'm just curious. How far does the consistency go? Never mind. Joke question. There is no consistency in this administration. I want Greenland bigly. Give me. I want Greenland bigly. I've never bigly wanted anything as bigly as Greenland in my life. Some bullshit like that. Thank you guys for knocking out the little corn gifts. I'm going to go ahead and reset it to some roses. We're going to keep knocking out these little 1-cent gift golds until we get a little bit of a boost out in the FYP. You guys know how it goes. The algorithm will punish you for taking breaks. I swear to God. But keep doing all of the good things. I greatly appreciate your support. If you haven't sent your daily heart beats, make sure you continue to do so. Share out the live with your friends and family, your pet ops, your cousins, sisters, everybody. Do those things. And Trump supporters request up in the box. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. Why don't you regret your vote? What could Trump possibly have under his belt, or something that he's done in the past year that for some reason still tells you that this is the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln, which Abraham Lincoln wasn't really a great president. I just want to point that out. I don't know why everyone slurps him off as much as they do. He's not really a great president. Should have gotten the Peace Prize. Everybody says so. It's crazy that you're just making that up, but I think that's a direct quote, Vintage. If it's not, it's damn near what he said. I'm also very disappointed in Maria Machado. I'm not gonna lie. Why would you give away your Peace Prize to Trump? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, all the man did was take out one piece of the regime that is currently after your head. W's to Erica for the money guns. W's to you, Erica, for the money guns. I appreciate y'all. Those of you are the fan club members, make sure you're tapping in the top left corner on my head. Scroll down. Let's knock out everything in the league gallery. What league am I in, by the way? I hope I'm still in B. Let's knock out the gift gallery. That is the important thing here. Don't ask for nothing else. Is crazy. I didn't ask for that. But yeah, why in the world did she do that? Why in the world would you do that? All the man did is take out one piece of the regime that's been actively trying to hunt you down. According to you, it was her words that she ran. B5, W. She had to run from them out of fear for her life. One piece of that equation is gone. The rest of the administration has not shown favor towards Trump outside of one civil conversation that I saw that she testified to, the vice president. I can't remember her name now. And all of a sudden, we think he just made peace in the region. Did that stop the substance abuse? Did that stop the military warring against their own citizens? I'm just curious. Is this how we define peace now? Whatever Trump says is peace, no matter what's happening on the ground, equates to peace. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see what we got here. Why is it not picking up?
Call from
Steve.
To accept, press.
Dave, you're on the line. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
All right. Do you regret your vote?
Yes, I do.
And why is that?
Well, because he promised us a lot of things that he didn't follow through with. Like, for example, he promised that you would show your African-American mule pecker, your big black cock on air, and I want to see it. Pull that thing out.
Yeah. I think that's the same guy who called the last time. Pretty sure that's the same guy who called the last time. And I'm not saying it's not big. I'm just saying you can't see it. Anyway, Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen, 737-295-5321. If you happen to have a better conversation that's just the size of my wang, you can come on up. But then again, the continued obsession with black men and their shafts is a very consistent and persistent thing among the Republican Party base. We all know what happens when a bunch of Republicans get together. Grinder goes up. Anyways, Ghost Debater, did you vote for Trump?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And do you regret your vote?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. You say that so passionately. I'm curious. Where's that passion coming from?
That's that American pride speaking. Do you have African pride? Pride in Africa or no?
I'm an American.
Yeah, but your DNA, does it trace back to Africa or does it trace back to America?
I mean, I think most of our DNA is traced back to Africa.
Yeah, can I get a source for that?
A source that most of our DNA...
most of our DNA comes back to Africa. Yeah, any source, any historian.
Okay. Are you basing this off of race because you understand race?
Any
is a
source,
social
anything,
construct,
anyone.
correct?
It could be a fake historian, anybody who said this
I
claim.
don't know why you want me to bring up fake historians. Are you basing this DNA
I'm saying
claim
give me
of
any
yours
source
off
to
of race?
substantiate what you just said.
Can you go ahead
That's what
and
I'm
like
saying.
engage in what I'm saying here? Because in order to move forward with your claim here of DNA, which I'm assuming you're basing off of race, you would then have to understand.
You made the
that that's
claim.
not
I said
possible.
substantiate your claim. That's it.
I would say
What's so hard about that?
most people's roots would come from Africa. Africa is one of the earliest continents, and then from there spread the rest of humanity.
Yeah, I could agree with you that life started in Africa, just like how you black people believe, but I just need a source. That's all I'm asking. Why is that so hard? If you're this confident that
I'm
all of our
sorry.
DNA goes back to Africa and you guys are the supreme people
Again,
of the world,
you keep
you know?
going off of DNA, which again you specifically asked me, and you tied it to
You
Africa
brought that up.
in line of race. Are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? You made the
My question
correlation
is-
between said DNA and race isn't DNA. Race is a
Yeah.
social construct.
Let me reiterate what happened. You got offended when I said I had American pride, so I asked you,
I did not.
what
get
is your
offended
do you have
whatsoever.
African pride?
I don't recall.
And you
getting
didn't even
offended.
answer.
I literally have.
That's how embarrassed you are.
Not getting offended. I have no reason to be offended by such a statement. Anyway, you want to focus on Trump because you apparently don't understand DNA and race. Why did you vote
Yeah,
for
can you
him?
name me which policy that Kamala Harris would have implemented which would have superseded Trump
Kamala
in
Harris.
any way?
Okay, so we're comparing Trump policies versus Kamala Harris policies. Is that what you?
Yeah,
wanna do?
because by default, if you don't vote
sure,
for
not a
Kamala, you
problem.
have to vote for Trump because
It's
he was going to
Kamala.
win the election anyway.
Yeah, so
You know that, right?
Cool. I think her tariff policy would have been superior. What was her tariff policy, you may ask? There wasn't one. Most of that policy, if we were to look at the Biden-Harris administration, would have been keeping the ones under the Trump administration with some restructuring of about 18% of them, particularly what we saw from them when it comes to EV tariffs, would greatly benefited the electrical industry, versus Donald Trump's tariffs, which is a primary factor of inflation currently. Despite its low numbers, it could be lower.
Okay, so you didn't give me any policy name, number one.
I
Number two, let
literally
me
just
finish.
did.
Number two, let me finish.
You
So as
literally
vice
did.
president,
I'm sorry. Do you consider Trump's tariffs a policy?
not necessarily.
Oh, interesting.
But that's not what I asked. I said name me any policy that she would have implemented.
Okay, well,
anything.
Donald Trump would consider
You don't
his
even know
tariffing
one
of other
policy.
countries a policy. That's quite.
Forget
literally
Donald
why I
Trump
mentioned
because
it.
because
Well, we're
the whole
comparing
argument
them.
is
Well, you specifically
Yeah, no,
asked
the
for
whole-
comparison. So if I
me finish.
specified tariffs, then I would then equate the opposing side, Kamala Harris, with what her stance would be on tariffs. I'm not going to compare healthcare to tariffs. So I then brought up
nobody
what
who
her
brought up
policy on
where did I
tariffs
say
would be.
tariffs? Where in my question did I mention
because you
tariffs?
asked
You
me
said
to
tariffs
give an
like 30
example.
times.
And then I proceeded to give you
I
tariffs.
said
Are you
you
tracking
just
this
said tariffs are not
conversation, my guy?
policy. No, are you tracking? Because you just said tariffs are not
I did
policy,
not say
right?
tariffs
So my
are not
question
policy.
revolved
I
around
asked
policy.
you if Donald Trump's tariffing of other places, would you consider that a policy of his? And you said not.
I said no.
You said
Irrelevant.
not
That's not.
exactly.
That has nothing to do with my
Right.
question.
So when did I say it wasn't?
My question
that's
was
what you just
which,
said.
let me reiterate. Hold on. My question was simple. Which policy would Kamala Harris would have implemented that would have superseded Trump in any way? Any policy, name me one.
Healthcare.
What's the policy name I can refer to?
The policy name? There's no policy
Yeah.
name on Trump's healthcare either. Literally not until the last couple months. I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. I don't know why he's screaming. That's a that's a good question, Peaches. Why was he screaming? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where you went. He's back in the request. I didn't kick him, chat. I didn't kick
Why'd
him.
you kick me and mute me?
I didn't kick you, and I didn't.
So
mute
tell your
you,
little
and
gang
neither did
squad
one of my
moderators to
mods.
stop.
Neither did one of my mods. I get notifications.
Yeah.
for every
So why
single
can't I
post that they
comment
do.
right now? Why does it say I'm muted then right now?
So you got
Check
muted
my
in the
profile
chat,
right now.
not on the
Unmute me then.
panel.
So unmute me
no,
then.
your conversation is with me, not the chat. Why do
So
you
why
wanna
would
get
you
unmuted
mute
in
me
the
then and
chat?
kick me?
I didn't.
And then pretend
One
like
of
you
my
didn't.
moderators did, and I never kicked you. Is
You
this what
just
you
said
do
they
when you're
didn't.
losing
All
a debate?
All right, go ahead, bro.
Is this what
Go
you
ahead,
do when
bro.
you're losing a
Losing-
debate? You just pivot off to some bullshit?
What? You couldn't even name
I'm
me
sorry,
one
you're
policy.
too busy arguing with the
couldn't name
chat
me one
over
policy.
the person who's literally up on the screen. So let's focus on this, right? Just you and
All
me,
right,
my guy.
let's do
You
something
and me.
more
Listen,
relatable. How about
I'm a
this? How about
very
this? Let's do
selfish
some-
prick, okay? You and
Yeah.
me. Let's just keep this really focused. So you asked for a policy
yeah, sure.
specifically. You
Okay.
don't want to regard Donald Trump's tariffing
Yeah.
of other countries as a policy. No problem. I have no problem admitting
Sure,
that.
sure.
So check
Forget
this
that
out.
for now. Forget that for now.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no.
answer.
Policy. Healthcare. Can you explain to me how Donald Trump's healthcare plan, which is non-existent,
What was Kamala
beats
Harris's
Kamala Harris's?
healthcare policy?
Continued expansion
What
of
was
the
her healthcare
ACA,
policy?
keeping the limitations on it, such as to allow individuals to not be denied based off of pre-existing conditions, expanding it to include even more
Yeah,
people.
where did she say she was
and
going to
carrying on
institute
the
that?
subsidy?
Where did she say that?
No, that would have been the
Yeah,
ACA
can you give
that
me
she
a
ran off
reference?
of. Yes, her 82-page document, A New Way Forward for the Middle Class. Did you read it?
Yeah, I did.
You did. Okay. So then you would
So-
know her policy on healthcare would have been continuing to expand the ACA. She didn't run off a universal or anything
No,
like
she
that.
claimed
claimed
it
she
would
would
have
have
been
maintained
benefited,
and
just like
expanded on the
how
ACA.
Trump claimed. Listen, hold on, let me finish. Just like how Trump claimed a bunch of things, just like how every president, mayor claims a bunch of things, and most of them don't uphold everything.
Oh,
So this is already
wait.
established.
So now,
So if this is your best
we're
argument
not
against Trump, that's
considering-
concerning.
We're not considering the campaign promises as policy, right?
No, I
Okay.
mean what I was saying
So
was
fun
I was
fact.
pivoting a
I
little
got
bit
you.
to another
No problem,
topic.
No problem. So here's
Oh, it wasn't.
here's the reason
in
why
relation to
your
the
entire
previous
thing
topic.
just fell apart. If we can't compare campaign promises as whether the policies they would have implemented upon being the president of the United States, then this is an unfair conversation because Kamala Harris, as a VP, nor as a presidential candidate in 2024, could have implemented policies because she was never the president. So your comparison would be unfair
Yeah,
by that
well,
alone.
No, but you could still make an objective comparison.
Based off the merits of their campaign
based off what
promises and
Trump
how
said
it
he was
could have
gonna
been
do.
implemented. Now you're going back to what they
Yeah,
said they
so-
could have done. You said we
So-
can't
so
go
we
based
can- we
off
can-
of
we
what they
can-
said.
Yeah, we can debunk
You
this very
literally
easily.
just
Hold on,
said we can't
debunk
go
this
off of
very
what they
easily.
said.
Okay, hold
You
on,
said
hold on. I
that.
got you. Let me ask you a follow-up question. I'm gonna debunk this very simply. So since Trump has been in
Oh, God,
office,
you're doing
what
better
can
than
us U.S. citizens in our day-to-day life see that has visibly changed for the worse? Answer the question.
W's in the chat to Susanna Cross for the $5 super chat. I love your imitation of Dementia Dawn. Hope this goes towards a boba drink. About 5 more.
Susanna, what a
About
waste
5
of
more that'll go
$5.
towards a
Do
boba
a
drink.
chargeback.
W's in the chat to you, Susanna. W's in the chat
Yeah,
to you.
do a chargeback,
W's in the
Susanna.
chat to Sean. What up, Sean, for the $2 super chat. Ready for Fragile White Guy Fest. Well, Sean.
Sean, what are you on a
asking, ye
budget,
shall
Sean?
receive. Asking, you should listen. You do not want to pocket watch Sean. You do not
sending
want to
$2.
pocket watch Sean. I
I'm not worried about
promise you.
Sean, trust
You ain't got shit on Sean. Let me make that abundantly clear. W's in the chat to the
Yeah.
super chats.
Your
W's
moderator-
in the
didn't
chat
your
to the super
moderators
chats.
kick me and
I
mute me?
appreciate your support, guys. Best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in
you
the
just
bio.
run
Cash
from
App,
me?
PayPal, Venmo. Hector Talks with 2 R's. Hector Talks with 2 R's. And over on the PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. Back to this numbskull. So, you want to start making some sense now?
Do you want to answer my question
What's
or
your
no?
question?
My question is, since Trump has been in office, what can us U.S. citizens visibly see in our day-to-day life that has changed for the worse?
Constitution, first, fifth.
Yeah, expand. Visibly see in our day-to-day life.
Visibly see. We
us
can
US
visibly
citizens-
see on a
yeah.
daily basis particular groups such as ICE taking away the rights of U.S. citizens and undocumented migrants, even when it comes to due process.
So what ICE is doing, they're not combating U.S. citizens. They're combating illegal aliens
Tell
who
that
came
to
to this country
the hundreds
and
of
broke the
U.S.
law by
citizens that have been detained by ICE, despite that not even
Yeah.
being their particular jurisdiction. Also, tell that to the U.S. citizen who is literally dead because an ICE agent shot her in the face. Also, tell that to
Sure.
the U.S. citizens who have been detained based off the fact that they're clearly American, and then ICE goes as far as to allege that all their American documentation is forged.
Sure, just like every police department. I mean, in New Jersey, Philly, and New York alone, there have been 10 older women who have been shot by the police, no criminal record, fleeing from the cop. I mean, it hasn't even been publicized. But as soon as ICE does it, it's public. Let me finish.
No,
As soon as ICE
Can you
does
tell
it,
me
it's
which one of
publicized.
those cops are out here
All around
being
the
backed
world.
by the entirety of DHS and the Trump administration? Can you tell me which one of those cops are being backed by them? No? Cat got your tongue? Guys, continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 50K.
No, you just
We're
muted
knocking out the
me,
tick-
so I couldn't talk.
I didn't mute you. Mods, are you muting him?
So tell your little gang squad to stop
Mods, are you
muting me.
Now I just
God
muted you.
bless you.
Mods, don't mute him. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of the muting because he's going to keep crying like a little bitch. I'll take care of it. Thank you very much. I have him.
You sound gay. What are you talking?
I mean,
Are you gay, bro?
I am pretty gay, yeah.
Yes or no?
I'm super gay.
You're gay?
Extremely gay.
What?
Yeah. W's in the
bless
chat
you.
to Mel for the DJ glasses. Thank
Bro,
you so much,
what?
Mel, for the DJ glasses. I appreciate you.
What are you talking about, bro?
Hey, do you think me being gay, and by the way, when I say gay, I mean I'm happy. but
So why don't you try that
obviously-
shit in
you
Africa? Why are
obviously
you
went
trying
with
that
a
shit
negative-
here?
You obviously
Hold
went
on,
with
hold
a
on,
negative
hold on.
definition
Answer
of
my
gay.
question.
Can you like shut
Why
the
don't you go try that
fuck
shit in
up
Africa?
for 2 seconds? So you're obviously using gay as a negative, in which case I meant happy. I am not a homosexual gay, okay? I'm just happy. Thank you very much. I wish you'd be happy too, but clearly you're not. I wouldn't be if I voted for Trump. Do you think if I was the other gay, that would make me any less smarter in this
Bro, are you
conversation?
gay or
Because all
not,
you've
bro?
done is
I'm not
come up
asking
and-
about happy.
I
I'm asking
literally
about
just,
sus.
I
Are you
literally
sus?
just told you. Am
Yes
I
or no?
sus? No, I don't think I'm sus.
Okay, that's why didn't you say that at first? Why'd you say you're gay and then think you're corny with
I
an
said
unk
yes.
joke saying, "Oh no, it means
I
happy."
said yes, I'm gay.
Like, oh, but it means happy. Haha.
Yes, that is
Good
one
unk joke.
definition of gay. I don't know what that has to do with an unk.
Yeah, good one, unk. Good one.
Thanks. So back to you. I just gave you an example of how.
So my question is,
I just gave you an
God
example of
bless
how
you.
American citizens have quite literally seen the country go downward, and you haven't addressed that yet. You want to address that instead of hyper focusing on my sexuality. I already had a guy earlier ask about my PP size. I don't know why you guys are so concerned with my sexuality. It's actually very weird.
what are you talking about, bro? Are you okay?
I'm talking about the fact that you guys seem to be hyper
are you
focused
talking
on
about-
men's sexuality as we're here talking about the president of the United States. It's actually a
I'm saying
sad
you
pivot.
sound gay. Nobody's sexualizing you, bro.
Again, I don't
you
know
good?
where you hear gayness. I don't know why it matters to you if I'm gay or not. Again, that
All right,
sounds
bro.
like
Let's
a
just get
pivot
back
from
to
the
the topic, bro.
Now you want to
All right,
focus
all
on
right,
things.
yeah.
Now you want to focus
Let's
on
get-
Trump.
Yeah, because you're clearly offended that I called you gay, bro.
Guys, I'm convinced
When
at
you
this
called
point
yourself
that the
gay.
reason why Trump supporters like project so much of that shit onto other people is because they struggle with their own sexuality. It's really weird because
Do you
there's
think
no
black
need
people?
whatsoever.
You think reparations should be paid to black people or not?
What kind of fucking pivot was that?
Answer.
Can you address
Answer.
Hey, can you stay on topic with your own arguments?
I already know
You
what kind of
literally
guy you
came
are,
up
man.
here and you said, give me an example of a way that American citizens can see the country going downhill. I'm paraphrasing that, but that's what you asked for, correct?
Yeah, you said ICE, and
I
most
gave an
of us
example of the
support
First
ICE,
and
so I
Fifth
don't know what you're
Amendment and
talking
ICE
about.
specifically to expand on the
Yeah,
Fifth
I
Amendment.
love ICE.
You
I donate
haven't
to ICE
addressed it.
every day.
I know. You haven't addressed
love
any of what I
ICE.
said. Instead, you're worrying about
Yeah, I did.
who I fuck and if I care about reparations. That's not what,
What
we're
are
talking
you
about.
talking about? Yo, this guy has to be gay. I'm telling you, chat.
You
This
can't.
guy's
Um,
100%
Ghost,
gay.
I think you're the only one that's
Erica,
obsessed with
keep
other
your legs
men's.
shut and shut up.
Other
Keep your
men's
legs shut,
buttholes.
whore. Shut up.
So here's the thing,
Yeah,
Ghost
yeah.
idiot. The question
idiot.
is how old are you?
How many bodies do you
How
have?
old are you?
17.
21. How many bodies
You're
do you have?
21.
How
You're
many bodies do
21
you have?
years
How
old,
many
and this
bodies?
is the
That 20?
personality
How
that
many
you
Oh my
choose.
god.
Yeah, you won't answer the question.
This is the
Disgusting
personality
pig.
that you
Answer
choose.
the question, pig.
You
How many
choose
bodies?
bigotry.
How
You
many
choose
bodies?
bigotry and deplorability as your personality. I'm
Okay,
pretty
I answered
sure
your-
I already know that I have more bodies than you because I'm twice your age. But
'Cause
with
you're a
that being
whore.
said,
Because
Shrimp,
you're a whore.
with that being said, Shrimp Dick, here's the deal, right? Here's the thing, all about it. All right. You haven't even seen a vagina unless it's on your computer screen or since the day that you
That's
came
so
out of
corny.
it. So there's that. Now the next
This is
part
corny.
of it, your obsession with another man's butthole is definitely giving that you want to fuck him.
What are
need to
you
stop,
talking
all
about,
right?
you fat
Offer to
whore?
take him on a date
Slut,
first, okay?
keep your legs shut and
Actually,
your mouth
no,
shut,
my
alright? You
BM
speak
my
when spoken
BMI is
to,
within the
whore.
normal range. Thank you very
Listen,
much.
speak when
All right,
spoken
so
to,
with that
whore.
being said,
If I was next
with
to you, I
that
would've
being said,
sm-
ghost idiot, all right? How about you go wash your ass
You know,
for
they
the
would have
first
paid
time
good money
in
for
3
you
weeks,
back in the day.
okay? Hop off out of the
Yeah, yeah.
gaming chair, okay? And how about
Yeah.
you go shave that neck
Gaming,
beard,
that's-
get those hairs off your back, all right? Also, matter of fact, tweeze that shit off your ass also, okay? And go talk to your fucking peers. You're 21 years old,
Like,
choosing to
you're
be a
corny, bro.
bigot. I'm corny. Oh, now I'm corny.
Yeah, you said you had
because
double
I'm
my
roasting
bodies,
your
right?
ass.
Right,
Now I'm
slut?
corny because I'm roasting you.
You have double my
Okay,
bodies,
all right,
right,
ghost
whore?
idiot. Okay,
Right?
ghost idiot.
Imagine being
All right,
proud
how
of your
about
left
you
hand
go
being
get
in
All
a
your
right, can you
penis
mute her
wet?
so we can talk, bro?
Go
You see
get
what
your
happens when a
penis
woman
wet.
joins
No,
a
I'm
We
gonna
have
mute you
sex
instead.
workers. We have sex
see what
workers
happens
who
when
you
women
literally
join?
can pay. And I'm pretty sure they'll deny you also. Remember, consent is important. They'll deny you too, ghost idiot. However, give it a try.
Ah,
This is
land
what an
your
insult
plane.
looks like.
Land already.
Like, this
Hurry
literally is what an
up.
insult. No, I don't want to land. I don't want to land. You started it. I'm going to fucking finish it. You're a piece of shit.
Takes you 30
You are
sentences
a
to say one
piece
thing.
of shit.
Like,
just
fix
Is
your
what you are.
sentences. Better syntax.
You
Better
are a
rhetoric.
piece of shit.
Use better rhetoric.
That's the
Hurry
best
up.
rhetoric right there.
Yeah.
You're a
All right,
piece of
good,
shit.
good. Next.
Anyway.
All right, who's obsessed with other men's
Daisy.
butt?
All right, Daisy, what do you have to
Daisy.
say?
Hey, Daisy, did you vote for Trump?
No, but I know Nate's IP, so he should probably shut up and stop saying racist, bigoted shit and go back in a
Yeah,
corner where he
shut-
fucking belongs. Right? Right, Nathan?
Yeah, stop being a nigga supporter.
Right, Nathan?
Oh,
There it goes.
there
Like,
it
wait to do
is.
that.
Right, Nate?
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Oh,
There
Right
what
there, he
is.
said the N-word.
Oh,
you said
No.
freedom of
that's
speech.
so
Your
sad.
family. It's all
Poor
gone.
little
Bye,
white
Nate.
boy.
Best of luck. Just wanted to tell him.
I'm
he's
black.
You know what?
stupid,
That's what it is.
And he's not
He
anonymous
got
online.
jealous. He got jealous of my big.
Daisy, shut up.
Yeah,
Don't be
Ghost
triggered because
Debater,
you're
Ghost
not
Debater.
Daisy,
anonymous.
shut the
All right, 1 second, Daisy. 1 second, Daisy. Ghost Debater. I'm starting to figure out why exactly you asked if I was gay or not. You were trying to feel out exactly what was happening in my pants and your access to it, because apparently you're really jealous of big nigger dicks. I'm
You're
very
gay,
sorry
bro.
that your
What are
shit
you
is
talk-
about like 2 inches. I'm really sorry that your shit is 2 inches. I'm really sorry. I know. Oh, I
Shut up,
know that
faggot.
You're
turned
really
you
good
on.
at
I
spitting.
know that turned you on.
Yeah, no slurs,
Oh,
dickhead.
god damn
You're a
it.
faggot.
I had
Yeah.
to
Oh,
remove
not a
Daisy.
slur to run.
I had to
Erica,
remove
shut
Daisy.
your
Slur to
little-
run. Aw.
Daisy.
Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all.
Daisy, they gave you a restriction. I had to remove you, and I'm pretty sure he was about to give me one as well. All right, guys, you know what to do. We're currently in flag mode. We are currently in flag mode. Tap the fuck out of the screen. Tap the fuck out of the screen. Let's get the likes up ASAP. ASAP. The algorithm is going to censor us, so we're going to push through it. Let's get the likes up to 75K. 75K, 75K, 75K. Tap the hell out the screen. Send your daily heartbeats if you haven't already. I'm going to go ahead and reset this gift goal here. We're going to set some bigger ones. We are not going to let the algorithm push us out because of his racism. That is not what we're going to do. W's to you, Daisy. I don't know why the app went after you over him. He didn't get a flag. I just removed him. You are the one who got the flag. That's kind of crazy. W's for the under control. I appreciate you. And thank you guys for the follows. Keep doing all the things that the algorithm loves. Anyways, Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321. Let me introduce the next guest, and then we're going to move on to, we're going to do some God bless you. Quick. Thank you, Miss Lady. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Ancient, Boss, everybody else. War Platypus, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right.
Oh, may I say something? Use really quick, Hector?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Shout out to Maze for the 10. Maze said from a stripper whore. I like that. All right. Shout out to Maze.
W
All right.
Maze. W
Shout out
Maze.
to my girl. Shout out to my girl Feisty for the 20. Thank you so much, Feisty. Feisty said cookie. And shout out to Samantha for the 5. Samantha said, good job handing it back to this loser of a guest. Just because his mom didn't care about him doesn't mean it's our problem. That part.
That part.
Like, good grief. Like, seriously. And I think I got one more. I think Monday. Let's see here. Make sure I can say their name. I just said it. And shout out to Monday for the 10 for being the queen. Thank you all so much. Because what you not going to do, because I just learned that especially white supremacists, all right, they have an obsession with booty holes.
They do.
Think about it. Solid put this in good perspective. All right. When talking about transgender people, why do they always bring up bathrooms? Think about it. Think about it. When there was segregation, all right, what did they control the access to?
Ooh.
Bathrooms. Shout out to Solid.
And locker rooms. That's right.
Also, access sounds like ass too, huh?
It does, War. It
Diabolical.
does.
I'm making a joke.
Diabolical. All right, let me do my thank yous.
We
W's
know, that's why we
everyone.
laugh.
Taking care of Erica. W's in the chat to Sean for the $5 super chat. Hey, tough alpha MAGA guy. Back your guys' shit. Enlist infantry tomorrow. What's holding you back? Walk the walker. Shut the fuck up. Ooh. Sean ain't playing with you fuckers tonight. Sean is not playing with you fuckers tonight. W's to you, Sean. W's to you. W's in the chat to Maze for the $35 Venmo. Guest needs therapy or to call his mom. His mom doesn't speak to him. You know his mother doesn't speak to him. She's fucking ashamed. She quite literally wishes she swallowed, I'm sure. Unless she's a Trump supporter, in which case she should have been swallowed too. W's in the chat to you, Maze. W's in the chat to you for the $35 donation. W's in the chat to Alicia for the $3.50. Oh, Jean Alice. Sorry about the small amount. Hope you're good and ice are trick ass imbeciles. Guys, I'm tired of telling you guys this. If you send me 1 penny, that's 1 more penny than I had before. Times are tough. I appreciate every single person who donates to the platform, no matter what your amount is. What's that thing Santana says? Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated, whatever the fuck. I greatly appreciate everyone who supports the platform. Thank you so much. W's to you, Gene Alice. W's to you. W's in the... Feisty? Do you want me to read this? Feisty, should I read this? I'm not reading that. W's in the chat to Feisty for the $25. I'm not reading that message. I don't know. Feisty is wild. W's in the chat to Jared for the $1 Venmo. I don't know if you've seen the news, but Minnesota doctor reported Renee Good had a pulse for 8 minutes after being shot, while the doctor's request to administer aid was denied by ICE. I did not see that. Ooh, I'm going to look into that. We're going to look into that, Jared.
I'm about to look into that now.
Thank you, Erica. Yeah, we're going to do that in a second. Holy fuck.
Oh, we're going to have to talk about that one.
Yes. W's in the chat to you, Jared. Thank you. W's, Jared. Thank you for that information. W's in the chat to, we're just going to say Marie for the $2 Cash App. Ask him if Canada got snow today.
I got one more when you're finished, Hector.
I got you. And then we'll get to the guests. W's in the chat to you, Marie. W's in the chat to you. And W's in the chat to Monday for the $20 Cash App. Love your... What? I love your BB bald head. Smooch. Hold on. My big black? Is that...
Yes.
You love my big black bald head? You love my BBBH? Hey, this is a wild live, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, this is a wild live. W's in the chat to you, Monday. W's in the chat to you. Appreciate your support. And W's in the chat to Bugsby for the $5 Cash App. Here, Hector. Damn, can't leave you out, young bro. Blue heart. Thank you so much, Bugsby. We know and love you. Thank you so much for your support. W's in the chat to you. God damn it. I'm so sorry, guess. Erica, do yours and then we'll get to it.
Right, last one. Okay. Shout out to Sandra. I think I know who this is. Shout out to Sandra. Is this Miss Bugs? For the $20 super chat. Miss Sandra said, hey, Eric. Yeah, it's Miss Bugs. Here, Erica, damn, you triggered the fuck out of booty hole ghosts. Thank you.
Booty hole ghost is diabolical. Okay, Feisty said read hers out. She sent me $25 to say naked pics. Do what we want with that information. All right, guests. What's up, man? Why'd you... Do you regret your vote?
No.
No. I feel like I can give you several reasons as to why you should.
Just give me one, and we'll go from there.
All right, cool. So, I'm of the firm belief that Trump's healthcare plan, which is not really a healthcare plan, is a joke. His healthcare plan consists of an executive order, which the executive order isn't really anything substantial. It's just words. He had a speech explaining his healthcare plan, which is exactly everything that you found on healthcare.gov, which is, again, taking money that we can then say was also used for the subsidies that they're trying to take away, and it's about to lead to another government shutdown, and then trying to put it into Americans' accounts. But his entire argument is by us subsidizing these companies, by us giving them money or giving the Americans money in his idea to give to the healthcare companies, then that would jack up the prices. But he's basically doing it the exact same way, except there's going to be more flexibility. But essentially my argument is, if the subsidies were the reasons that these insurance companies were jacking up your healthcare prices, and all we're doing is redirecting the money directly to Americans to go give back to those same companies, how is that supposed to lower the cost of healthcare? I think that is a ridiculous healthcare plan. I think it's non-existent, and it quite literally is a joke. Also, W's to the Jaden
Actually,
raid.
one of the big
W's to the
reasons
Jaden
I voted for Trump was because I was against Kamala's policy that if she was elected, she was going to codify Roe v. Wade, which I thought was, just simply dumb. AB's abortion is a state's issue, and it should be decided by each individual state. And it's good that Roe v. Wade got overturned. And because she was trying to bring that back, that's one of the main reasons I disagree with her healthcare policy.
So Harris couldn't have codified Roe v. Wade because the Dobbs decision had already repealed that. It already rolled it back. So it was no longer a Supreme Court precedent that had been set. There could have not been any kind of codification to the Congress.
Yes, they could have. They could have codified Roe v. Wade.
No, because it was already
it just
rolled
wouldn't have been a
back.
constitutional right. So what? I guess you don't understand what Roe v. Wade stood for. So Roe
I
v. Wade
do
found
understand
that there
what Roe
was
v. Wade is. I'm
constitutional
talking about
right to privacy, and that
we're talking
included the
about
right to an abortion.
codification. Okay, but you
So-
cannot codify something
when
into
you
law after
overturn
it's
that-
been repealed.
Right. So that is so. Therefore, it's not a constitutional right. But you can make it a statutory right, which if you codify it, then it would have made it a statutory right. So there's a difference between a
That would have
constitutional
had to
right
have happened
and a
prior to
statutory
the
right.
law.
So can you engage
No,
with what I
because
just
the
said?
law would still go up to the Supreme Court, which under those same verbiage would have been rejected
Why? Why would it be rejected?
because it was already ruled unconstitutional.
Because it's not a constitutional right. But if there's now a law,
Okay.
that's a statute, then that analysis doesn't apply.
You understand what codify means, right?
Yeah,
When
that's
we
a statute.
codify
It's a law
Supreme Court
that is passed
precedent
through
into law,
Congress,
right? Like what we
signed
did
by
with
the president.
Obergefell v. Hodges. That's codification. When it's been repealed,
Sure.
same cannot be said. If we
But
had
it wasn't-
repealed gay marriage prior to the Respect for Marriage Act of 2022, it could not be codified.
There was
That
no
also
reason.
wasn't Harris's plan.
There was no reason to codify it because it was constitutional law. Let me explain this to you.
I
Sounds
wanna-
like you have a little.
No.
Sounds like
no.
it sounds like
I
you
really
kind
wanna
of
go
understand
back. I
what
really
I'm
want to
saying.
go back to your point
So-
about it
I
being
think I
a
understand
state
it better
right.
than you do.
How is it a state
No, I
right?
don't think so because you're the words you're using don't make any sense. So when Roe v. Wade is decided, the Supreme Court, follow along if you can. The Supreme Court found that there was
you don't need to do
there's
that.
a constitutional right to privacy in the Constitution. They interpreted the Fifth Amendment and the 14th Amendment and said that within the penumbra of those rights, there existed an implicit right to privacy, and that within that right to that constitutional right to privacy, it was included the right to have an abortion. Okay. Now follow along. Hold on. Follow along.
Stop with
So
that
that was
bullshit.
that was the
Okay,
law.
it's like
of
a
the
romance.
land.
There's
So
a
there
big
was
gap
no
that you're
need-
missing there.
There was
There's
no
a
need for
really,
a-
there's a
there was
really,
no need for a-
really big gap that you're leaving out of that part. I love
There
how
was
you're just
no need for
hyper
a
focusing
statute.
on the
There's
abortion
no need for a
part.
statute
When
because
the
it was already
abortion
it was
would
already
be
the
the
supreme law
final
of the land.
product
Do
of
you
that
get that
privacy
part?
that you're talking about. So let's talk
Do
a
you get
little
that
bit about
part?
the privacy and the
Do
interpretation
you
that
get
you
that? I
want to
mean,
complain
are you
about.
tracking?
Okay?
Are you tracking?
No,
that?
I'm not tracking
War
anything you're saying
Platypus.
because
that
it's
you don't
irrelevant.
need a
Shut
statute.
up. Go ahead, Erica.
Can we just do the thing where we don't overtalk each other? I mean, everyone's going to get an opportunity to talk. What war platypus? Like, seriously, like, chill out. Okay? One person at a time. Hector was talking. I don't even know if you heard what his question was, but like, stop doing that. Okay? Just stop it. Hector, can you ask your question again so that we can hear? Because, like, we got to stop the overtalking.
Thank you, Erica. Yeah, fuck the question. I'm just going to make a statement. So I love how in your abortion take that you left out that interpretation of privacy and how it leads to said abortion. That privacy part being that women would be able to choose what they want to do in regards to their own body, and then the government does not have the right to take away that from them. We do not have any laws that would equate to the same way we try to control women through the repealing of Roe v. Wade and the states' rights that you're talking about that have taken that away, that ability from women. We saw 24 to 26 states, literally half of the country did not allow them to vote on it in 2024. So during that time of the passage, they decided to keep everything fair. So I don't know what your exact issue is with women having the right to their own body and privacy of their own autonomy. Or we'll say, not products is the wrong word. Yeah, their own product.
You don't know what you're
Absolutely, their own product. Yes, absolutely.
You don't know what you're saying.
So again, you mentioned that it should be a state right. Why is that?
Because it's not a constitutional right.
I don't know what that means.
So, are you familiar with the 10th Amendment? What the 10th Amendment of the Constitution says? Probably not, huh? You don't know what it says, does it?
Yes, I know what the 10th Amendment says.
I'm talking to the host.
I quite literally just said yes.
You have to be so
you can
needlessly
carry on with your
condescending.
point. No, he can be as condescending.
Okay, well,
as he
let me
wants.
explain it to you. Let me explain
Maybe
it to you. I
maybe
know.
he
Hold
thinks
on.
that
Let
the
me
more
explain it to you. I
condescending
know
he
you
is,
don't
the
know what
more
the
he'll
Tenth
make
Amendment
sense.
says.
I'm so sorry.
Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. So the 10th Amendment. So
Hey,
let
did you ask me what the 10th Amendment says? Or did you ask me if I knew what it was? So check this out. I do
Either
know
one.
what the 10th Amendment says.
Either one.
So I love how you're such a pathetic debater that you have to assume what people don't know to keep making your argument. You think you're cute with it. It's very, very funny. Oh, do you know what this says? You probably don't. Let me go ahead. That's really funny. So I want you to actually make arguments instead of ad hominems because it's really making you look pathetic right now. Go ahead and tell me what you think the 10th Amendment says, how it applies to your point.
Okay, let me educate you.
Mhm.
So let me give you some background so you understand what the 10th Amendment means, because maybe you never read it. So, when they rewrote the Constitution and were deciding on the 10th Amendment, they wanted a strong central government, right? So they're like, well, we wanted a strong central government, but we don't want people, the government, to come back later and say, oh no, we can do all these other things. So they said, well, we should make this a constitution of enumerated rights, meaning that unless this right is specifically given to the federal government, then all other rights are reserved to the states. So unless we say, or through constitution or amendment or whatever to the Constitution, then anything other than this is a power reserved to the states. So the 10th Amendment, I mean, I don't know the exact words, but just to summarize, and you could argue, disagree with my definition of it, but basically it says that.
But you know it.
I know it hurts. So it basically says that unless it's explicitly mentioned, the power is explicitly mentioned in the Constitution, then it's reserved to the states. Now, let me ask you this question: does abortion appear in the Constitution?
Nope.
Exactly. So therefore, it's not a constitutional right. Correct?
Does AR-15
God bless you.
AI or anything like that occur in the Constitution?
No. Do you have a constitutional right to AI?
Did I say that?
Okay, then what's your point?
Your point is that because it's not in the original text, it seems like you're an originalist, therefore it cannot be qualified or applied to modern case law, which
No,
it
that's
absolutely
not what
does.
that's not what I'm saying.
And what was your implication?
That's not like
Because
my
AR-15 isn't in the Second Amendment. And
Sure.
I'm not gonna
case
lie.
law that can be applied, right?
Sure, right. So
okay,
I mean,
hence
so
why
that's why we have a
abortion would be
Supreme
covered
Court.
under that.
So that's why we have a
That
Supreme
has
Court
to be
that
one of the
decides
most
what the
pathetic
Constitution
arguments
means.
that I've ever heard in my entire life. Anything that is not explicitly written in the Constitution, you do not have a right to, or is left up to the states.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you trust the Supreme Court's ultimate authority, right?
He literally just mentioned the judicial philosophy I'm referring to. It's called originalist.
Yeah, I understand that, but you say
Yeah.
that you trust the Supreme
So
Court.
I don't know why he said that. This is
Excuse
the
me.
dumbest thing that ever.
Wait.
You know, like there's a.
Can I speak, please? Is my microphone working? Hello? Then why would you make the case that the Dobbs decision, which was not an originalist position, is one that ought to be upheld?
Hold on, Tube. Is that all you had? Where did he go? Can you finish your point? Why are you crying? Why is he crying? Finish up. I don't know why he stopped talking.
Oh, okay.
W's in the chat to Melanie for the $30 Venmo. Can't be condescending and a crappy debater. Guest needs to choose a struggle. Yeah, they don't know how to. They try to eat up all the struggles. W's in the chat to Melanie. W's in the chat to Melanie. I appreciate the support. Melanie said, get the fuck up out of here. You know what? It gets really tiring. The second Trump supporters come up, they make your arguments and they assume you don't know things. Like, it'd be one thing if he asked me and then I couldn't explain it, and then he went, okay, I'm going to explain it to you. But it's, hey, you know what this is? No? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Let me educate you because you don't understand things. Not to mention, again, if it's not explicitly written in the Constitution, then it's left up to the states. Even if that were the case, the federal government can still make a law that would supersede said states. And why wouldn't abortion be said thing that the federal government would get involved in? Why would we leave it up to the states, which everyone doesn't have a conversation about this, makes it big government. Letting all of these states, all of these different councils, and all these different white men in Republican places run whether someone in their region is allowed to have an abortion or not, as the people who don't have abortions, who don't believe in abortions, are unaffected by said decision, makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Friendly reminder, pro-choice is the only choice because it includes all choices. I'm putting that on a fucking t-shirt. W's.
Very true.
W's to the donators. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. God damn, y'all. W's in the chat to Morgan for the $5 Venmo. Vintage. You know his mom is one of those cringy boy mom t-shirt wearing MAGA women. I'm so tired of red-pilled podcast bros. They are quite pathetic. W's to you, Frizzle. W's to you. Thank you so much. W's. Well, we got one first. W's in the chat to Shauna for the $30 Venmo. Drop the puss. Shauna, let me know if you want that back. We already took care of it. W's in the chat to Shauna. Big W's in the chat to Shauna. W's in the chat to Jean Alice for the $3.50. Someone called you a milk dud in a live last night. Now I can't unsee it. Just kidding. You know I love you. Oh yeah. It's funny. I think that's actually hilarious. All the pathetic jokes you guys make.
How much did they pay?
$3.50.
How much did they pay? Did you say $3.50? About $3.50. Is that dang old like this monster?
$3.50. W's in the chat to you, Gene Alice. W's in the chat to you. Appreciate your support. W's in the chat to, God damn it, y'all. Y'all all hit that shit at the same time. When the music plays, you know they're done. W's in the chat to Colleen for the $30 Cash App. Can't stand this guy's condescending voice. And then they think they're so well spoken. They think because they talk fast and they can cite things that means education. It's really sad. W's in the chat to you, Colleen. W's in the chat to you. If you want to save it for a pocket kick, let me know. Those of you who sent the 30s, we can save that for a pocket kick if you'd like. Big W's to all the supporters. Thank you so much. Guys, best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's, or PayPal, HectorPal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super sticker or a super chat. Also, please make sure we're taking care of my fantastic panelists here, Jaden and Erica. I want to hear some thank yous from them. If it's not through the coins, it should be through the links in their bio, because black folks' labor is not free over here. So make sure we're taking good care of them as well. If you voted for Trump, request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the Tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321. I just joined and I can't tell if this guy's a Trump supporter or not.
He's totally a Trump supporter.
I'm a Trump supporter. Yep.
My family.
Because I would
my guns, my flag, my heritage, my country.
Shut the fuck up, Jaden. My country. That's funny. I don't know.
That's all they say.
If I scrolled into a live that said defend the indefensible, Trump supporters regret your vote, I don't think my first guess would be a Trump supporter is asking other Trump supporters if they regret their vote, with the context of the tagline being defend the indefensible. Just a thought. I don't know. Like, I really try not to be mean to unsuspecting people scroll into the live, but I also do think never mind. I know everyone says there's no such thing as a stupid question. I kind of disagree. Any cases. Also, W. Kamala would never in your bio. Oh, yeah. 6,000%. She absolutely would never. Hector, how dare you assume they read? You know what? You're right. I need to stop.
I had an interesting conversation yesterday at the grocery store with the cashier because I was wearing the gray one outside. Out here in Phoenix. The cashier's son is Korean, South Korean. He was adopted, and unfortunately, he is an American citizen. He's naturalized, yet he does have a criminal past, and so he has a record. And with the whole remigration thing going on, the cashier, the gentleman, and his wife are very concerned about their son being deported. So and I was like, that's a real fear. So this is like real life. This is impacting people. And people don't seem to understand that. They think it's some shit that they just see on the TV. No, it's real life. Like, these are people that you come into contact with every single day who are being affected by what the Trump administration is doing. And so, like, when silly ass Trump supporters ask us this stupid question, like, well, why don't you want them deporting criminals? Okay, like, first things first, nobody is saying don't get rid of people who commit, yeah, fucking idiot. We're not saying don't get rid of people who have committed a violent crime. All right, we're not saying that,
Literally no one.
but trying to get rid of someone who sold some lettuce 20 years ago, that's fucking stupid. Getting rid of the grandparents who own a business and have owned that business for the past 25 years and contribute to their community, why? What is the reason? What purpose are you serving? Like, let's try to start offering people a pathway to citizenship. It can only actually help us, but they don't want to help anyone. They don't want the economy to be stronger. They don't want our communities to be stronger. They don't want anything that would result in good because it wouldn't benefit them. Because the thing about fucking capitalism, which is the only thing that this is about, this is literally just about making a fucking buck, all right, is that someone has to be exploited. Someone has to be subjugated and someone has to be exploited. And it's typically at the expense of Black and brown bodies.
6,000%. So I'm not finding it in any official article yet. The most that I saw directly in the title is like an Instagram reel. I'm going to keep looking. New details reveal Renee Good remained alive with an irregular pulse for nearly 10 minutes after being shot by an ICE agent in
Reports
Minneapolis,
vary.
while officers blocked the bystander physician from helping. Because we already know about the block of the physician. We saw that in the footage. I'm trying to figure out where this report comes out. I feel like this would have been breaking news. So I'm going to keep looking. Let's see. Nicole Good was trapped in SUV. Responders tried to revive her as partner Becca was taken to hospital. Oh, W's in the chat to Sean for the $5 super chat on Tube. I don't need to say why. States' rights have been abused all too often against minorities. Yeah, you fuckers don't understand what you're saying when you say state rights. Putting things up to the states is one of the most ridiculous arguments I've ever. When it comes to like certain civil rights and liberties, yes, it's absolutely ridiculous to leave that up to the states. I think flexible state laws can be based off of agriculture, right? New York works differently from Alabama, works differently from California, where 9 out of the 10 counties there supply half of our food. That makes sense to have California have different agricultural laws versus New York. Duh. That's a big one. That's easy. But y'all be trying to go, this person can drink from this fountain. Let this state decide if they can. Fucking
I think we
ridiculous.
should talk about states' rights on the show tomorrow.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
In regards to this, because 50 different states having 50 different laws for the exact same thing doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, we have the 14th Amendment, which has the Equal Protection Clause, but I guess it doesn't apply in this instance. I honestly think that I really feel like that the Equal Protection Clause trumps the 10th Amendment, but that's just my opinion, because I think the federal government should literally... It was so loud.
I don't know
Did
how
you
to
hear
turn
me
that
when I
down.
said that it was loud? Oh,
Can I turn
I
that
don't know
down?
how you turn it down. I have no idea.
Even earlier, they were it was super loud on my ear, like the guy when he was talking. I was like, I don't want them to be that loud. Let me see if I can turn that down. Sorry, go ahead, Erica.
But yeah, no, I just think I should finish. I lost my train of thought. I think we should definitely have a conversation about states' rights tomorrow. And yeah, and I'm still looking for the Renee Good thing. I found different reports. Some said that she had a thready pulse. So she was like unresponsive, but had a thready pulse. So her pulse was like inconsistent.
God bless you.
Where the hell did that elephant noise come from?
I can't. That wasn't it.
What was that?
I figured out how to turn down all those volumes though. Yay! That's the subscriber sound. It's from Across the Spider-Verse. It's not an elephant.
Oh, I was like, where did elephant noise come from? I like elephants. Elephants are fun.
Elephants are fun.
Yeah. And then some reports say that she was in fact breathing for the 8 minutes, and then others say that she was just unresponsive, period. It's just different accounts depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I don't like that it's not consistent. That's not necessarily something I'm going to be touting around. But thank you, Jared, still for that information. I'll keep an eye on it, but I try to only cite things that can be a bit more verified than that. Regardless, we do already know that they did deny assistance from one of the physicians or doctors that was on the scene. So,
Not only that, but ICE agents are trained in CPR, which they did not use on Renee Good.
that is correct. Dude popped there and walked off. So there's that. Any cases,
But Hector, also they waited 3 minutes before they called 911 for her,
probably get their story
along with
straight.
not providing her any care. This is depraved, man. This is depravity at its fucking finest. And to call her a fucking bitch after pew-pewing her in the face like that, I hate saying pew-pewing because I'm an adult. But
I say
Come
shot.
on.
I say shot. I don't. I
yeah,
say
after
here.
shooting her like that, they are CPR trained,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they're
they
supposed
are.
to provide it.
No, they're not properly trained, Keisha. They're literally being fast-tracked and being thrown in the streets. We saw some people that were hired initially on the March, April expansion of hiring. Some of those individuals were on the floor in like July, August. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, be one thing if you're standing back watching, but these are some of the same people knocking over Americans, detaining them, pulling out their weapons, putting in people's fucking faces, and there's no way to know who's who because they're masked up like goddamn vigilantes, and you people praise it for some reason. Embarrassing. Any cases, Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen, and that's going to be 737-295-5321. W's in the chat to Roxy for the $1 Venmo. Chad is saying heck Tua. Any truth to it? I will not confirm nor deny that statement, but thank you for the $1. W's in the chat to Jared for the $1 Venmo. I just DM'd you the video Aaron Parnas shared. Oh, well, that's the first. I don't care for Aaron Parnas. I don't care for breaking news content creators. No knock to him.
Oh, yeah, him.
No knock to him, although he's allegedly a Zionist. But it's just the problem with saying things as soon as you see it, which most likely comes from X, is that it's not verified yet.
Right.
And I'm tired of like seeing people cite things immediately and then have to pull it back, or better yet, they don't pull it back and then I have to debate that same point for weeks on end. I do not appreciate breaking news content. I fucking hate it. But thank you, Jared. I appreciate you.
Especially when they don't update the story.
Exactly. The initial report can get millions of views and then the retraction can get 1,000. I hate it. Hate it with a passion. Guys, if you can do me a favor, look in the top left corner, hit that follow button if you're not following me. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Upon following me, consider sending your daily heartbeat, becoming a fan club member. Our fan club member base is named the Heck Tuas because we ain't shit over here. So consider becoming a Heck Tua today. You get 15 free stickers upon doing so. And if you want additional stickers, you can become a subscriber. I fucking hate it when you guys subscribe on here. TikTok takes too much, but I can't stop you, and it does help me. So consider becoming a super fan today. The rest of you may join the Discord to carry on your subscriptions there. That is the preferred platform for subscriptions because I pocket more. And you just get more stuff, and the Discord is great. We're going to get back to movie nights and other things starting February. Other things in the link in the bio is going to be my merch shop. Clearly, you see behind me the Make 2 + 2 = 4 again line. We also have the Comic Book Never and 10 Commandments. You can get that off the TikTok shop and the link in the bio. This is going to be the other social media platforms. Guys, I had my first little semi-viral video on Instagram today, or 2 days ago, I guess, technically, when I posted it. Instagram is super hard for me. It's a very hard algorithm, and it's sitting at now 25,000 views. I think it's like 1,600 likes or whatever, which is the most I've ever gotten on Instagram. I've had my Instagram for over a year, and before this video, I had 300 something followers. Now I'm at 700. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Instagram, but it's helping me out now. So go and follow it. It's the exact same username, Hector Talks with 2 R's, Hector Talks with 2 R's. So make sure you get your butt on there. Also, there's going to be the Tube. We're doing better on the Tube than we are on the Gram. We're working our way up to 2,000 subs. So make sure you subscribe to this Tube of Utes as well. And that's going to be the exact same username, Hector Talks. There's also the Discord. Make sure you join that. I forgot how many members we have in there. Is it 600 yet? No, 563 members. Consider becoming a member of the Discord today. Also, what happened to Joey? I tried to let Joey up. Let me fix that. Also, finally, of course, there's going to be the links in the bio. Make sure we're taking good care of Jaden and Erica while they're there. And we will continue to wait for Trump supporters to not be a bunch of bitches. What's up, Joey?
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
Joey.
What's up, Jaden? What's up, Erica? Sorry, am I having bars?
No, you're good.
No, you're fine.
W's
Joey.
Andy for the You're
can
So
spit
Fly.
some
Thank
bars
you
if
so
you
much,
like.
Andy.
Hi, I just came up really quick. Hector, I saw that video, dude. Keep riding this wave because Instagram is literally momentum based. Whatever videos you have on here that have blown up, make sure you download them. Don't download them through TikTok. Go through the SS TikTok die whatever page it is. I'll send you the link because if you download it from TikTok, the metadata tells Instagram that it's coming from TikTok. So go upload that because if you grew 400 followers in a couple of days, you're literally just gonna keep skyrocketing. But you need to upload every single day.
So, what do you think about let me see, because I have a few videos I don't think I've put on there, but not many. A lot of the ones that I do have on TikTok, I uploaded there as well, but they didn't go as much. I was low-key thinking about deleting the videos that didn't do well and just re-uploading them. And like
No,
trying
that's
that.
not gonna matter.
It's not gonna matter.
God bless you.
No,
Can
right
someone
now,
give me the formula to YouTube? What's
that
the
I have no
formula to
idea.
YouTube?
Fucking find out. Excuse me.
No, but Instagram, keep doing that because I took one video. From one video, I gained about 1,000 to 2,000 followers, and I just kept uploading and uploading, and it's my fastest growing platform. And the
Even
views
better
there
than
are
TikTok?
crazy. Oh yeah, I mean, in the
wow.
past, so in the past 7 months, in the past month, I grew 7,000 followers. I averaged 2 million views there per month.
God bless you.
So
Bruh. Oh,
it's still
shit.
horrible for monetization, but it's great for growth.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'll link you the websites. I'll link you the stuff. Keep going with it though, because once you break through those first couple hundred new followers, it's all momentum based. I promise you. I'll link you the website. I'll send it to Erica or Jada, whoever wants it. I don't know
Sure.
if you guys are growing that too, but I got you.
W's
What's it
to
called
you,
again?
Joey.
I don't want to say any .coms because it triggers the TikTok algorithm
Right,
sometimes, redirecting. But I'll send it to you guys on a message. I'll send it to all three of you all right now. And Eli, I think, asked for it too. But I'm gonna get out of here because I'm about to have dinner with my son. But chat, before I go, I know Hector just said it, but check out all his links. Also, go ahead and check out his OF.
All right, thank you.
Make sure you check out Joey's OF as well. Onlyfans.com/JoeyJerksit. Puts fantastic content on there. Make sure you check it out. W's in the chat to Joey. W's in the chat to Joey. Hold on. Someone told me to check my PayPal. Did I miss something? I have. This is Gene Alice. We went over that one. Gene Alice again. We went over that one. What did I miss? And then there's it's the same one. Wait, hold on. Are they all from? Yeah. All my PayPals are from Gene Alice. Did I miss one or is it a different app?
God bless you.
I sent another one about platypus. And you sent it to PayPal? Unless it's glitching. I'm not seeing any other PayPal. I'm just seeing the three here. W's in the chat to Jared for the additional $1. It's video of the doctor discussing it, but my bad. Acted on it rather than vetting more. Lesson learned. It's the doctor? So this would have been the... okay, so was this a doctor or was it the doctor who examined her body, which would more so be the coroner? If you sent... I'll check it out. If you send me the video, I'll check it out. I'll look at it in a bit. Thank you. No. I appreciate you putting me onto the information. I'll vet it. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to check that out. Yeah, I don't see any other PayPal. I don't know what I'm missing here. Did you want to come up and explain it then? Hold the fuck up. What am I missing here? Who sexually harassed who? What?
Do we want to have this conversation tonight?
I'm confused. I don't know
I don't know what
what's
the
happening.
hell is going on, Jaden.
I don't know what's.
I have no idea what's happening.
I don't know what's happening. Who are we talking about? Because that's a crazy thing to put in the chat. So who are we talking about? Jalen? What? About you being abusive? Me?
Let's do it. Go
No,
ahead.
not
Let's have
you,
this
Hector.
conversation.
She's talking to Jaden.
Let's have the
Oh.
conversation if we need to.
Okay.
I have no idea what's happening.
So-
I just don't think that it's
Here's what I do know. I know that has nothing to do with my platform, and that's a crazy thing to put in the chat. Are you familiar with this person, Jason?
Yes, I'm familiar with this person. And like I said, if we want to make that the center focal point
No, we
here,
will
then
not.
we can.
We will
but
not. We will not.
I'm just gonna say it.
We will not.
I'm just gonna say it, and I'll probably get canceled for this. But so it was really nice knowing you all. I'm not gonna censor a white woman in this black man space right now. I'm not doing it. I just think that we're not gonna do that right now. If you want to do it somewhere else, by all
Yeah.
means,
I
you can do it somewhere else. But we're not doing that right now.
My platform's for one thing and one thing alone. And that.
Well,
has
I'm
nothing
not
to
going
do
to
with it.
claim white woman tears or anything like that. All I can say is I've taken accountability and have fully apologized, sought therapy. I've recognized that nothing I can say or do will have been enough. And I'm not entitled to anyone's forgiveness. I've just tried to make sure that people recognize
I'll tell you what.
that
Thank you for that, Jaden. Thank you for that. I'll tell you what. We're just going to end that right here
Sure.
because that has nothing. Yo, not you. People need to take their shit elsewhere. I make my platform free of all of that. We sit here and we talk to Trump supporters. That's what we do here. You did what you had to do. That's all that matters. You're not loading up biracial radical. I'm not sure what's happening with your connecting.
I saw it.
I'm not sure what's happening there.
Yeah. I know what. That's why. I can't
What do
stand
you
this
want,
shit.
actually? What do you want since you're here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Jaden,
I'm
again.
very protective of Hector. This is not the space for that. And also, Daisy, this is not the space. Please stop. All right, this is something that you all have probably talked about numerous times before.
There
Just
have
stop
been
it.
multiple lives about it.
Please.
Okay. So
Multiple
we're just being
call-outs.
messy. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Biracial. What do you got?
Hey, so it's Jeannie. Just wanted to, so I just basically wanted to kind of reiterate what I had said on the. I hope you did actually get it, and the PayPal. If you didn't, that's weird. But anyways, basically, I just said that Platypus is not only boring but ignorant, and he should retain his last brain cells for waking up in the morning. So like I know
sure
that
you said
sounds
it's the right PayPal?
Yeah, because I've been sending you a couple tonight, so I made sure to use the same one. Because I remember like a couple months ago, I think I sent you $80 to your like one that
wait,
wasn't
Jean Alice,
working anymore.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went over that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were a different person. Yeah, so I have, Platypus is not only fully ignorant, but also boring as fuck. He needs to go rest his remaining brain cells to make sure he wakes up tomorrow. I think this is the one I missed. Is this the one I missed?
That's all good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted it to be read just before any other guests come up, so it just didn't, not make sense.
Got you. Oh, no. Got you. I got you now. Thank you so much.
All right. And before I am down, do you mind if I ask you and Jaden and Erica just a quick question?
Sure.
As a Canadian, so this is just, I'm wondering. So I was on a live today, not on it, but I was listening about, they had someone from Venezuela talking about the situation there and what was going on, right? And it seemed that, so, things that we see, they don't see. So they had no idea about the Epstein files. They had no idea about any of that stuff. So my question is basically, when it gets to the point where your media is so controlled by the administration and even your internet and stuff like that, not saying it's not right now, but it might get to the point where where you're not actually seeing things you should be seeing, or you're not getting the real news. What are you guys going to do? Like, what can you do? Is there anything we can do from the outside to make sure that you guys are receiving everything you should?
I think
Make sense?
I would say no. Other than what you're already doing, like I always push forward on this platform. Independent creators, independent creators, independent creators. We cannot trust a lot of the mainstream media or any of them to put out the right information. We have a video coming tomorrow. I'm gonna have to butcher the hell out of it because some audio issues, but of Erica and I speaking to a non-voter who got some misinformation from CNN in the 2024 election about Kamala Harris. So I'll be making a video about that. It's just one of those things where, again, just focus on the people whose agenda is the truth, and not so much not getting sued by the Trump administration or appealing to the right to get better ratings. We saw what happened with ABC and Disney. We saw what happened with CBS and pulling their Epstein and Ice 60 Minutes. We just can't trust these platforms anymore. So I look at people like Eric. I look at people like Facts Still Matter. We pull our information from independent sources, international sources, non-biased sources who are going to give you the straight truth, and fuck everything else. So if you have any in Canada that does so, that's where we get our information from on that regard. But I don't believe necessarily that we're going to get to a point to where everything's going to be censored. There's always going to be voices that are outside of the noise that put the information out, and we're going to get it directly to you when it does.
Okay, well, good. And if anything, my name's gonna be back to Jeannie probably tomorrow. I was, anyways, feeling a ways and changed it for a second. You know, you can't change it back for 7 days. So if you ever need anything from me or if there's anything I can do from up here, y'all let me know, okay? Because I will absolutely do it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming up. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this once. So then everyone who violates it gets muted. Whatever's happening in the chat with this Daisy person, ignore them. Leave them the fuck alone. Daisy, leave everyone else the fuck alone. That's it. I'm done reading any more bullshit on this. Stop it. Thank you. Focus on the topic. In fact, we may have to do a restart because there's no Trump supporters in here. Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you are over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen. That's going to be 737-295-5321. I did get some notifications coming in of people following me on Instagram. Thank you so much. We're trying to get that going. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follows here. Make sure you're following this account. We are on the road to 50K subs. Y'all, Erica is... Ain't you at like 49.4? Erica is right on the way to 50,000 followers, y'all. That's huge. That is huge. And I'm trying to get there too. So help your boy out. Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button.
Make sure you're following Hector.
Absolutely. On all the platforms. Make sure we do that. Thank you guys for the donos. Yes, but the dolphins here, we have a couple more of those to go. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's tap to 150K. Let's tap to 150K. If we get to 150K likes, and we do not have any Trump supporters, we will go ahead and do a restart. We'll go ahead and do a restart. So 150K likes, and we'll go ahead and do a restart. I hate when we start the lives with just a bunch of damn degenerates and then we can't get anybody else afterwards. Like I was actually feeling for a conversation. I had my little break. It was amazing. I don't want to fucking be here. Can't stop thinking about my damn vacation. And I'm like, all right, let's time to talk to these people. And the first two guests we get is three actually. One dude obsessed with my PP. The second guy who can't hold a conversation, stay on his own points, and also wanted me to be gay. And then the third one, that's what I'm saying about Trump supporters who bring up my sexuality. You want me to be gay. And then the third guy who had a lot of words but no sense. Like, Trump supporters, we got to do better than this. We've got to do better than this. I know you guys have better arguments than this. You've got to have better arguments than this. I'm just saying. But yeah, double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen. I did see when I asked y'all to get to 75K from 30-something K, we got to 60-something in like 3 minutes. So that's how I know you guys are sleeping on the taps. Super tap the screen. Let's get up to 150. We'll go ahead and do a restart. Jaden, did you go live earlier? I think I saw your live earlier.
I went live multiple times to no avail. I rated you from, that's how I came here. No, it's been pretty lame. I was upset earlier because I had about 500 people earlier in the afternoon, and people were demanding that I head on over to Dean's, that he was requesting me, that they needed me in the debate. Apparently it was a discussion on whether or not Kamala Harris was black. I ended the live and went over there, and I didn't get up. I wasn't added, so that kind of bummed me out. It's been a day.
So it's been dry for you
And the
too,
live
huh?
didn't recover after that.
Oh. Let's see. Got it here. Okay, I did clear that message. Yeah. Most of the lives I scrolled in today were some of the bigger creators. I'm not sure how it was working for anyone else. So there's that. Got it. See who we got here. This is a joke, right?
Probably.
This is a fucking joke.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Oh, is this nigga Kenneth?
Oh God.
Hey, what's up, Erica? Long time no talk to.
You didn't vote, so what are you regretting?
No, I was wondering if that. Can we ask you guys that question since we're getting Greenland, Venezuela, probably Cuba. I guess we already paid for
Hey, I got a
Argentina
question for you,
and
Kenneth.
Colombia.
You don't own
I got a
Argentina.
question for you, Kenneth.
Yeah.
All that dick sucking you do for Trump and you didn't even vote for him? You want to elaborate on that?
What do you mean, elaborate? You mean my situation?
You had all this energy to do this shit on the app on a daily basis, and the bare minimum you could have done to cement your vote in his policies you believe in so much is vote for him, and you couldn't do that.
You know, what I'm concerned. I mean, that's not the. We're not Russia or
Yeah, I
North
don't know if that
Korea.
has to do with what I said. Let's pay attention.
I mean,
So
you're
here's my
implying that I
argument.
need to.
Here's my argument.
Yeah.
You really like Trump. You're on this app on a daily basis defending him. You can't
Every
keep his
day,
name
every
out your
day.
mouth. You love him so much in his policies.
I'm TikTok
you didn't even
famous.
vote for him. You didn't even play any role in cementing his win whatsoever. So that leads me to believe two things. One, you're a joke of a grifter and you're just doing this for TikTok coins and clout. Or two, you are just off in the head. The elevator does not go all the way upstairs. So which one do you think it is?
Well, if you're familiar with the family, we have a matriarchy, right?
What?
In order, I'm just letting you know before I
A
answer your question.
matriarchy in what capacity?
The matriarchy is pretty dominant in the black.
Oh my God, I
families
feel like
nowadays.
Erica right now. I'm hearing his mouth sounds and it's pissing me off. I'm hearing his mouth sounds. What are you eating, bro? Stop chewing.
I'm sorry. I'm cookies. I'm sorry.
God.
I feel bad. You're right. I'm sorry.
What the fuck are you talking about the matriarchy?
Well, I was telling you why I couldn't vote. Because of the matriarchy. My wife was pretty adamant about me not voting.
Man,
She
shut
was
the fuck up. What are
vocal.
you talking about? First off, when you go into the booth, it's only between you and the ballot. That's it. You and the voting machine. That's it.
But she knows
Was she in there with you?
But if I was
she in there with you?
No, but she would know. Listen, she knows I'm not going to vote for Harris. So if I go vote, she knows who I'm going to vote for. I mean, context clues, my brother. I don't know.
So let me get this
what's
straight.
wrong with you.
The only reason you didn't vote for Donald Trump is because your wife told you don't.
Wifey, yeah, she didn't really tell me not to, but
they weren't married.
Oh,
they weren't married.
What we're doing? Okay.
She's my wife. I mean, that's what I mean. She's above a baby
Wait,
mama.
why did you
but
listen
not quite
to
a,
her?
but not quite a wife.
You know what?
Huh?
That's what I was just about to say, Jaden. And guys, I'm going somewhere with this. Do not be alarmed with what I'm about to say. I'm going somewhere with this.
Yeah,
what
we were
kind of
common
beta
law,
male soy cuck lets a woman tell him who he can and can't vote for?
Yeah, it wasn't a direct order. It wasn't a
Even
quid pro
worse.
quo.
So it
was
wasn't
like,
even an order,
No,
and you still acknowledged it. Why?
Because it was affection. It was intimacy. It was, you could feel it going away. And I want
feel
to,
something going away in my pants right now. But what are you saying exactly? That she suggested this in intimate terms that you shouldn't vote?
I wouldn't get in a good loving like I was used to during the election
If you
season.
didn't
know
vote?
Nigga, what? What the fuck?
No, listen.
Wait, what? Hold on. What did you just say?
I said I wasn't getting a good loving. I was getting loving, but not good loving because of my political decision that she thought I was going to make. Because I've been supporting Trump like 2015. And I guess this year really put her over the edge with all the rhetoric that you guys say about Trump. And I guess she bought into it, and she was really like, I don't want you. I could
First
feel
off, what
it.
I'm not about to let
when
you
we,
do
when
is
we
come
made,
up
lo-
here.
when
No,
we
no,
made
no.
love. I
You're
could
not
feel it.
about to insult your wifey. Talk about we got to her head. I think your wifey has a brain and is very educated to ascertain the threat of the Trump administration towards her and American citizens. So
Well,
you're not
a lot
about
of
to,
black people
you're
trust
not
black
about
people.
to insult her intelligence by talking about we got to
Wait,
her
do you
head.
know her?
I'm pretty
You
sure
know her?
she's
You
smarter
fuck her?
than
You
that.
fucking her? Well, is she with you now? Because you protected her
I
like
mean,
you
I
are.
probably do a better job, but that's besides the point.
I mean,
Do
you
not
might. I
insult
mean,
her
I'm
intelligence.
that's what I'm asking. That's
So
what I'm
moving
asking.
on.
Because you
So
protected her.
moving on from that, she had enough brain power to ascertain that the Trump administration was a threat not only specifically to her as a black woman, I'm assuming, but to the rest of America. You didn't understand the assignment. As far as I'm concerned, she should have just left your ass, but here we are. It's her decision.
Well,
It
it's
is what it
ironic.
is.
She did. She did. That's the ironic thing about it, bro.
So you didn't vote for Trump so that you could save that whatever situationship you had going
My
on.
relationship, yeah, my
And then
28
afterwards, she
year relationship.
still
yeah.
left you.
No, I want you to acknowledge it was a 28-year relationship.
I said wife. You
we-
said wifey.
Why? That's what it was. It wasn't, marriage by law.
Nigga, that's your wife.
But
Baby mama.
no, a baby mama would be that's below a
Race
wifey.
therapy
She
is
meant more than
crazy.
you.
He said you ain't fucking her. Let Hector. That's diabolical. Not interested. Okay, cool. Why did she leave you after the election? After November 4th, 2024, she left you.
I mean, it was this. I guess I was trying to do that to salvage what we had, but we spent a
What
lot of
they
years
had.
together.
Did she leave after
well,
November
are
4th,
you gonna interrupt?
2024?
I'm not. I wasn't. I'm not counting the days, but it hurts, bro.
I'm
And I
trying to
wish you
figure out
wouldn't
why
bring it
she
up.
left you. If you did what she asked you
Why
not
you?
to
Why
do.
you? Why you? Why do? What?
You the
What the fuck is
nigga, you the
wrong
one
with
who
you?
brought
No,
this
I'm a
up. So
man.
now I'm asking questions. If you did what
No,
she
you brought
asked
it up. You asked me why. No,
if you
wait,
did
wait.
what she
Let's
asked
get
you to
the
do,
order
which
of
is not
let's
vote
get the
for
order of
Trump,
operations.
then
No,
you
let me
didn't
finish.
vote for Trump.
Let me finish.
And yet somehow
Let's
you're
get the
still
order of
alone.
operations
So I'm
correct.
confused.
What? I mean, we all need time alone, bro.
Oh my God.
I mean, everyone we need to reevaluate, heal from the way that especially black women treat black men is rough on us. I know you can feel sharing my sentiment with that.
I've had
Kenneth,
nothing
we've
but
already determined that your wife has left you. You live in someone's basement. You're upset about your status in life, and you just want someone to struggle with you. That is not the fault of a black woman.
We can
All right,
always
that
do
is not
better.
the fault of any black woman. Okay,
Well,
Kenneth?
she contributed to it,
No, she didn't contribute to it. There you go.
I mean,
Oh,
she
I
broke
did
my
test.
heart.
I test Itchy. I text Itchy that he was over here bothering you.
She did break my heart. I shouldn't say she
What up,
contributed to it.
Itchy?
She broke my heart.
sounds like your heart needed to be broken, and you still didn't learn your lesson. That's the
Does-
crazy
does
part.
it-
That's the
does
crazy part.
anybody's
You
heart
had
need to
your
be broken?
whole heart. I think so. You had your whole heart broken, and you still didn't understand
How
the
evil are
assignment.
you?
I'm pretty evil, depending on
I
who
mean,
you ask.
she was. In a relationship, I was the educated one. Just like
So
just
here's
like
the
you on
problem.
this
Here's the
panel.
problem. Here's what you're
I'm
leaving
the one
out.
with the brains.
I'm
here.
sure. Here's what you're leaving out of the conversation. You did what she asked you not to do, or you didn't do what she asked you not to do, which was vote for Trump. And yet somehow you still lost the woman. So it wasn't that ultimately that ended the relationship. It was something else.
No, actually,
So
if
can you
wanna put
tell
it
me
that way,
where
she-
else you're inadequate in?
Now, actually, the joke's on her, I guess, because I live in a secure state. We won all of our electoral votes for Trump, so I didn't really have to vote.
That's a nice pivot. So
I mean, to be- if
why
you wanna be
did she
technical
really
about it.
leave you?
I mean, I'm thinking. I'm gonna say empty nest.
What?
Yeah.
Empty nest?
Empty nest. Yeah.
What does that mean?
You guys don't have children, or nothing like that.
The children left. The children went off.
Yeah, these
Oh,
guys
I
are.
see.
What you
And
got? You got.
so
Oh, they don't
with the-
reproduce. Oh, these two don't reproduce.
Oh, shut up. All right. Now, she likely just came to her senses. Once the kids left, she realized she didn't have no more reason to stay with your ass.
Very common with women.
I mean, that's what empty nest is. Yeah. I mean.
So you didn't
Hey,
have
thanks-
That's
kids.
actually
thanks
not
for-
what that means, but
Hey, thanks for. How do you know
That's
when you
not
didn't
what
know?
an empty nest means.
How the hell
Empty
she-
well, I
nest
was
just means that the
confused
kids
by
are
it
out of the
because
house.
he used it out of context. Yeah,
No, I didn't. I mean, you didn't understand the black
it means when the
colloquialism?
children fly off.
They don't really fly. If you want to be.
I'm not being literal, my guy.
Oh my
It's called
God.
hyperbole.
I mean, I'm thinking you would get the syntax in which I use the phrase too, but you want to be an asshole
No,
about
because
it.
that's not how it's commonly used.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You want to be flexible with
It
yours,
doesn't
but
make any
mine.
goddamn sense. That's
What
why I was
the fuck?
confused by it.
She Erica got it. My black queen got it. Fuck
Oh
you.
God, shut up, Kenneth.
I mean, I don't want. I'm
Listen,
not trying to interpret for him. I'm
Kenneth.
not even
Hey,
talking
Hector,
to
do
him.
you want to have the conversation with him?
I'm still waiting for him to answer my question.
What question is that, sir?
Quiet.
Because you pivoted and started talking about my personal life.
I'm sorry. I literally never asked you anything personal. Someone brought up your wife, and that's how we got
and
here.
You ran with it. I thought we were talking about politics. Trump.
Well, I think I don't think you
and
need to be,
Trump affects destiny.
Well, I'll tell you why. I don't think you need to be here talking about politics. I think there's a bigger issue that you're leaving out.
Are you my counselor now?
I can be.
It could be.
We need to talk about.
Are you certified? Or you say that you have it? Let me see some credentials.
Let me do this. From now on, this live is no longer about Trump supporters regretting their vote. From now on, this live is a masterclass on how to keep a black woman. Okay, so.
Do you know how?
Welcome,
do you have one?
Welcome. I absolutely do. I've dropped every black woman that I have.
How do you keep
absolutely.
her?
I've never been dropped.
How'd you keep her?
So let's do this. Lesson number one.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important that you listen to black women, because us as men, sometimes we have a particular perspective that's skewed, and they have a wider one, right? If we're
you're just going to tell me to be a simp. Why did you just say be a simp?
See, no one told you a simp. Because a black woman.
I mean, that's what you're going to tell me.
Much like every single woman
You
could be
jump
wrong,
to those
right?
conclusions.
So
I mean, I heard his description.
Hold on. So you can
Simp-like
argue
behavior.
the merits of the arguments that they're making, right? This is not based off of just them being a woman. Typically, black women who have very educated opinions and are looking out for the safety of not only yourself but everyone, right? So most likely you're good listening to a black woman.
I don't know if you can make that
arguments.
generality. That's not true.
Absolutely
That's not true.
Absolutely can. And the ones that don't have it, don't have it.
Not in general.
So here's what I want you
Not
to
in
do.
general.
Here's what I want you to do. We're going to do an example. I need you to give me an example. I'm going to help you out. Why is it that your wifey did not want you to vote for Trump? Because I'm sure she specifically told you reasons. I'm 6,000% sure she never said, I just don't like you voting for Trump. I'm pretty sure she gave reasons. I'm pretty sure you guys had arguments about it. If it got to the point to where she said, you don't need to vote for him.
Because she felt he was a racist.
Because she felt he was bam, there we go.
He
now
heard
we're
you.
cooking with gas.
He heard you.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah.
So she thought, according to you, that he was a racist, correct? And I'm assuming you believe that he's not.
No, I mean, he could be. He could be bigoted. I wouldn't say racist. I would say bigoted.
It's all starting to make sense why she left. Okay.
I just want to make a quick point.
Yeah, but you know, they're on both sides. Though. If you want to talk about races, they're on both sides.
Sure.
Well, I mean, you want to talk about simp behavior. Is it not simp behavior to appease your wife by doing what she says in order to gain sexual favors?
That part.
No,
that part.
No. Well, what you want me to take?
Is that not by definition simping behavior?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking
you. I asked you the question first.
I had to either in a relationship. In a relationship. Yeah,
Excuse
I will.
me. Can you answer that? Just
Yes,
answer
I
it
will.
first. Don't answer it with a question. Is that not by your definition simping behavior?
No.
So how is it distinct?
Because he literally said
because
that I was telling him to be a simp. Anyway.
God bless you.
Hello, how is it distinct?
Thank
What's
you,
the line of
Aaron.
severance?
Real shit, WX wife. Guys, spam WX wifey, let's be correct. WX wifey in the chat. Tube, TikTok, WX wifey in the chat. Dodge the fucking bullet.
I think you can.
Why can't you respond to that?
I think you're underrepresented.
You want to answer
my
the question?
relationship. It was like 28 years. And we have like 3 kids, so it's more than what you make it out to be.
Imagine
Right,
losing a 28-year relationship that you had 3 children with this person over Trump.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It wasn't over him. I said it contributed probably, but it wasn't over him.
Oh, so there's other factors. Interesting.
Yeah, I told you empty. What you empty? Now, do you remember that conversation? Or you
again?
What?
You also said that you guys
are you
been
slow?
getting it in the sack for some time.
Well, which one? Well, I mean, you remember that conversation? Or you tweaking?
Is that accurate?
What's that?
You were also indicating that you weren't getting it going on in the sack for some time at that point.
No, I didn't.
So it had been some time, and she was.
I said I made
right?
I made a distinction between loving and good loving.
Does
do
she?
you know do you know the difference? Do you know the difference?
Tell me.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, what's the difference between loving and
No,
good loving? If it's loving, it should be good, right?
I'm never gonna tell you that different ever. So don't ask.
I would listen, man. I'm just craving for the Kama Sutra.
I can hear it in you. I can hear your craving for it, but I'm not.
I know, man. I'm just desperate to know all your sexual secrets. But listen, by your own admission, you guys hadn't been involved as of late.
That's not what
You
I
guys
said,
disagreed
sir.
in politics. Well, you just said that you hadn't been scoring. And that's
No, I did
fine.
not.
You guys
That's
were
not what-
okay. So how long was your celibacy period?
Specifically, what he said that it was loving, but it wasn't good loving. So what he was saying,
it wasn't good.
What he was saying is that the sex was trash up until he did this thing and it got better. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, what do you need, a suburban
It'd be funny if
translation?
it was trash afterwards too. But
I mean, where you from?
Probably trash the whole time.
Where are you from? The Philippines? Are you from the Philippines?
What the fuck does that have?
What?
I'm asking Jaden because he doesn't. Is he from here or because he's asking things he should know?
What the fuck do you mean? Am I from the
I'm
Philippines?
trying to figure out where you from. Where you from?
Do I look Filipino?
Whatever this is, can I just break it up for a moment? Air Force One was on its way to Davos and it had to be turned around. We don't know why it was turned around. This is all just coming from like Twitter and from flight tracking information, and it's on its way back to Fort Andrews. Shout out to Corey for always keeping me updated. I appreciate him.
What's in Davos?
Corey and Crow. Crow keeps me updated with crazy stuff too because ICE is being kicked out of Lee,
He sent me that too.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, they're being kicked out of there. So yeah, but yeah. So that's very interesting. I wonder why the plane turned around.
It's too dangerous for Trump to go there. Those could be enemy territories.
I don't have a code. I'm just tired.
I mean, after we take Greenland, I'm thinking they're going to be hostile. So,
This is my I'm sick of fuck nigga shit voice.
All
That
right.
was towards you, Ken.
So back to the masterclass on how to keep a black woman. So the black woman told you that Donald Trump is a racist, okay? And you said he may be.
She said she heard he was a racist.
She heard he was a racist. She said she heard he was a racist, okay? So she never substantiated her belief
Correct.
in
She
him
heard the rumors.
being a the rumors, okay. Cool. So
And she probably used that, she heard it, and then she probably went on that women's intuition thing too.
Oh wow!
So she probably heard it. Then
crazy. Tell you what.
You never heard of women's intuition?
Tell you what. Before we move any
don't they
further,
have it?
let's do a quick little PSA, guys.
They
there's
must
200
not if they were sleeping with you.
There's 294 people in the live currently. Look in the top left corner and look at that follow button. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. I promise you, we don't typically get this level of degenerate, but it's Twat Tuesday, so here we are. When you click on my name, if you scroll down to the B5 League, you'll see a couple things in that thing called a gift gallery. It's very important for your favorite creators to knock out everything in the gift gallery, to do it weekly. And I'm trying to get it done maybe by tomorrow because Friday, I don't know if I'm going to be live because Friday is my birthday. So knock out everything in the gift gallery.
really?
Those of you who can. Yes, January 23rd. So yeah, do that and consider sending your heart me, become a fan club member. Continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 200K. Let's knock out these little boxing gloves here. Check out the links in the bio for the best ways to support the platform. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Hector Talks with 2 R's on Cash App and Venmo. PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super chat or super sticker. Also, those of you on the Tube side, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you know every single time I'm live. We have some good things coming. And consider joining the Discord as well. Becoming a subscriber on there. We're going to get back to some more things starting February. So yeah, do all of the things. I'm not saying good because then I owe Erica $5. All right.
January Aquarius? No wonder you act the way you act.
I don't know what that
What
means.
the fuck that's supposed to mean?
I mean, February Aquarius is the right way to go. He's on the other side. That's some bullshit.
Don't know what any of
That's
this
what's wrong with him.
Yeah, I'm not the one who. Never mind.
Okay, gonna
Astute
look
observation
look
from our
into
local
it.
astrologist.
Yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, you don't believe that Donald Trump is a racist?
I said he could be bigoted. I wouldn't say racist.
So then you wouldn't
Bigot-
say
Yeah,
racist
'cause
because
it-
you don't believe that he's a racist. Better yet, fuck
No,
it.
because he
Let's do a
already
fun.
he gave us he gave us credit for so many things in America. So no racist
I
would
don't know
do
what
that.
I don't know that. What? You don't think?
I mean, he said we built
God
America.
bless you.
When did
has he said
Donald
that?
Trump say that black people built America?
Yeah, he said it.
When did he
a
say
couple
that?
times. I mean, I don't know the date. I don't date stamp in my brain,
Give
but I
us a
heard of that.
general environment where he sent this in.
It was in he had a crowd around.
He had a crowd around
like
him.
he normally
Thank you.
does.
That's
yeah.
so helpful.
Well, obviously.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna find that out.
An adoring crowd.
I'm gonna
I
find
mean, you
that
can
out.
Google it. I'm sure somebody.
W's in the
let's
chat.
Google
Hold
it.
on, hold on, y'all. W's in the chat to Void for the $1 Cash App. Still here to remind you you're bald, and I'm still here to remind you that that'll never be funny. W's in the chat to you for the $1. Appreciate you, guys. Best way to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Okay, so let's see, let's find what he's talking about. I'm very
his speech at the
curious.
Rose Garden.
Young Black Leadership Summit, October 4th, 2019. Is that what you're referring to?
I mean, you tell me. You have the article up.
Yeah. So apparently he did say this once 6 years ago, and that would undercut him rolling back executive orders protecting Black people from the civil rights era.
No, say
against
that again.
discrimination on
He
federal
did.
workforce.
He said he did say it.
So yeah, I did acknowledge that.
Okay,
He said it 6
that's all.
years
That's
ago.
all. That's all I wanted to.
That's
know.
all you want.
But
But
he gotta-
why?
he gotta-
Why
he-
not
he
have
gotta say
a?
it.
Why
He
not
gotta say
have
it every
a?
year?
Why not have a well-rounded understanding of
Wait,
this
does he have
guy's
to say it
opinion?
every year? Does he have to say it
I
every
never
year?
said he had to say it every year, but I think it's inconsistent with what he's doing right now, which is the
No,
failure
I
to
don't.
recognize MLK Day, which is the failure to recognize Black History Month and Juneteenth, saying that people should rather work on that holiday as opposed to observing it. Him removing those observations through the through Pete Hegseth's department and not recognizing them as military holidays. Is that not inconsistent with that?
You know, sometimes I try to put myself in them hands.
Or we can talk about him sympathizing with Confederate slave owners such as Robert E. Lee.
Sometimes, I mean, Robert E. Lee was, you know, if you look at his history, he was
It's a pretty awful history.
Yeah. All right,
No,
y'all, hold
no,
on. I'm
not
about to
really.
play
It was
this
a glorious
clip. I'm about
American
to
history.
play this clip.
What is the most pro-African American position that Robert E. Lee held on
Hold
to?
on, y'all.
Okay.
Where's my sound? Oh.
Built this nation. African Americans built this nation. You built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to get, you built the nation. We all built it, but you were such a massive part of it. Bigger than you were given credit for. Does that make sense? Right? But through generations of blood, sweat, and tears, and you deserve a government that defends your interests, protects your families, and cares for our own citizens first. My administration is fighting with everyone and all our heart to reverse the pain inflicted by Democrat leaders and to deliver hope and opportunity and prosperity for all Americans, but for African American communities all throughout our land. And our agenda is lifting up citizens of every background, race, religion, color, and creed. But while we are fighting every day to build up our nation, the far left only wants to wreck, ruin, and destroy our nation.
Cool. So the reason why I wanted to play that clip is because it's very common for you guys to run with that first line, the very first line, and ignore everything else that came afterwards. So if Donald Trump, again, a decade ago, apparently, was fighting for the upliftment and freedom of all Black people, the maintaining of their civil liberties and stuff, how in the world do you maintain that by your persistent attacks on DEI policies, DEIA policies specifically, that did the very same thing that he claimed he wanted to do in his administration? Because the word service is cute,
Well,
and
if you're-
all,
if
but
I'm
you
a-
directly contradicted it with everything else that you said. And
Not
did.
not really. As a Black man, DEI or DIA, whatever, or affirmative action, are all one and the same. Whatever you want to call it this week, they're detrimental to Black men, and that's one of the reasons why Black men, Latino men, and white men joined hands together and elected Donald Trump in droves, because
What is DEIA?
we're putting like
It wasn't
man.
droves.
What diversity, equity, inclusion.
I know what it means. What is its function? What does it do? What is the
It kind of like, it's the same thing as affirmative action.
It's not.
the same thing as
It's
affirmative
actually
action.
not.
It kind of is. It helps, but white women, I know
It's not
that.
the same.
I know it helps white women. That's for damn sure,
Did
right?
affirmative action help white women?
We can all agree on that. That
Did
it
affirmative
disproportionately
action
helps
help
white women. It's the same proportion. That's crazy how that works out.
Affirmative action help white women?
Yeah, because they're the same program.
Well, they're
Except for the change of name.
Guys,
They
They're
just changed the
not the
name.
same, Kenneth.
Well,
All
they
right.
helped the same.
What law? What law mandated DEIA? What law?
Equal rights.
I'm sorry. What?
The Equal Rights Amendment, right?
What?
The Equal Rights Amendment?
Isn't that what you're talking about?
No. DEIA is not a law. It's a choice. It's a set of policies and procedures
Yeah,
that
that's what
schools.
That's what they said about
I'm so
APs.
sorry.
Can you shut the fuck up, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks,
I thought it was muted. I'm sorry.
The fuck you did. Go ahead, Erica. Then I have some supers to read out.
Set of policies, internal policies, all right, that companies, schools, employers, so on and so forth, can put into place. All right, it just simply, in the simplest forms, it just allows everyone a seat at the table so that everyone's voice is heard too, and that everyone is showed not just equality but also equity in the workplace. That's it. That's it.
I remember they told me the same thing about affirmative action. Me and Clarence Thomas. That's why we're against it, because it doesn't help black men, and it puts a question upon black men's abilities too. So when white men and Asian men look at us in the workplace, like, was he DIA, or is he less qualified? So it hurts us, and black men don't appreciate that program. And I'm thankful.
Shut up. W's in the chat to Sean for the $5 super chat. For Erica K, please cry havoc and lose the dogs of war. I think you, for Erica K, were you trying to send the 5 to Erica? Please clarify, Sean. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to Verillion. Guys, Erica's link's in her bio. I haven't heard her. Oh, yeah, she did do some thank yous earlier. It's been a minute, so make sure we take care of Erica. W's in the chat to Verillion for the $5 super chat on Tube. Caller doesn't know why his ex left him because he didn't read his astrology section for that day.
God bless you.
Oh, don't make me start talking shit about the horoscope, people. Y'all have your thing. I have my thing. W's in the chat to you, Verillion. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to Ashton for the $2 cash app. Robert E. Lee never got his citizenship back. Yep. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to Gene Alice for the $3.50. Don't. Oh, hold on. Y'all gotta stop. I don't know how much I have to make this abundantly clear. I'm here for one thing and one thing alone, and that's my business and talking to Trump supporters. I do not give a fuck about y'all's shit with any other person. I don't care if they're my own mods. Handle that with them. I'm here for the debates. I'm here for the conversations. I do not give a fuck about anyone else's drama. Thank you for your dono. Good luck with that. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, so that puts us up to 5. 5 of the Kick the Twat Fund. 5 of the Kick the Twat Fund. Those of you who are sick and tired of hearing Kenneth. All right, back to you, Kenneth. So, what the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah, DEIA.
Oh, yeah, I had a question for Cleveland Jr. over here. Are you saying that black people, that black men in particular, did not benefit from barring discriminatory practices in the federal government?
Yeah, we were hurt, definitely hurt. I mean, we were the last ones picked after those check marks on the what race.
So you're saying non-discrimination policies hurt black men more?
Yeah, because it favored black women, so they would get the job first, and white women, and we would be last. So we would be the last picked in that hierarchy.
Well, that's not definite. It's just a mere principle
Well,
of no discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, and sex. I mean, that's part of the very initiative of affirmative action that you're decrying here.
No, I'm saying
right?
how it played
Executive
out.
Order 11246.
No,
you're
I know
saying that black men. Just a second. You're saying that black men were better off prior to the government saying that you could not legally discriminate against people on the basis of race and color. You're saying that they're better off prior to that.
Yeah, because we had our own businesses. We weren't absorbed into.
We're talking about the federal government here. Let's stay on that because that's what this executive order 11246
I don't know if you know about
to.
I don't know if you know my background, but a political science degree from Hampton, HBCU. So
I doubt that. But if you want to talk about 11246, that's
no.
what
I'm just letting you know my credentials before we.
I didn't
move on.
ask. I didn't ask.
But the way you're talking to me.
But your statement was that black men were better off prior to the government saying that you could not legally discriminate.
Yeah,
and I'm
black
asking,
families
how do you quantify that?
Black communities were better. Black
I'm
families were
talking
better.
about in the federal workforce.
I mean, I don't think.
What was the number of black federal workers prior to that initiative?
Let me just tell you that the recent firings.
Okay.
Can I finish?
Well, can you answer?
Yes, I will. If you shut the. Yes, I will. The
All right, go ahead, Cleveland Jr.
The recent firings of all these black women in the federal government show that's not stable work. So I'm happy that we didn't get hired in the federal workforce in droves.
You being fired doesn't mean that your work wasn't stable.
No, I mean their work ain't stable at all. They got their pink slips.
So if you got fired with that, well, I don't understand what you mean.
I've been fired a lot. I've been fired. What I'm saying
doesn't surprise me. You're saying that their work wasn't valuable, was that it wasn't pertinent. It absolutely was. This administration deciding to unilaterally fire these black women in droves is not a manner of how well they were performing in the offices.
Yeah, I think they could perform better in the black communities. I think their choice of giving their labor to the government.
They're not going to sleep with you, my guy. But listen, you can. I don't know what the fuck this notion is that somehow their role is to just be mothers all their lives. What does that mean exactly? They were performing their jobs of the black community through representation, through adding a voice at the table.
I understand, but if they're mothers, they need to be mothers first, and then the representatives or whatever.
They were.
No, prioritize.
What do you mean prioritize? We don't have the means to support mothers.
Yes, who is we? Are we both
This
black?
country does not have the means, at least currently so, to support people working or at least living at full-time motherhood into perpetuity.
No, nobody said that, sir.
You just did.
No, I did not.
They aren't babies. Their children aren't babies.
What? I'm saying families do better than not having families.
Families do better when there's two working parents.
And when women...
And you're okay with firing the mother in this instance.
What I said is I think their services could be better used in the black community. And I wish you.
What does that mean?
Building.
They
black
were
business,
using it
no,
as two-parent incomes coming into these children's homes.
That's not
That's
building.
better for the black community than single parenthood, which exacerbates divorce rates.
Well, you compared it to something that was terrible. I'm saying the alternative is that you compared.
You're saying the alternative is them going back home and being
no.
moms.
I know what I said.
I'm saying if they had income that would have provided for those kids, because you say nothing but goddamn goop.
Why can't you just let me get a sentence out, sir?
Speak faster, then.
No.
All right, go ahead, Winnie the Pooh.
I think black women's services, their skill set, will be better served serving the black community and not the federal and state governments.
That is so non-specific. What does that mean when you say it's better off? In what positions? Doing what exactly? You understand it'd be unequivocally overqualified for those positions, by the way.
I don't think community building, business owners, liaisons, all that stuff could be done by black women, nurses, of course. But I don't think leasing them out to the government was a wise choice.
What do you mean leasing them out? They're not property. They chose to work those jobs. And you're saying that they shouldn't have had that right to do so. And
I didn't say they have that right. I just said they should have made that choice.
They don't now because Executive Order 11246 was repealed.
So that I guess that works out better for the black community then.
No, it doesn't.
Well, welcome home, sisters.
We have
welcome
representation in our government. It's better off when we have people that are. It's not better off.
No,
isn't better?
I know you like black faces in high places. But I think
what the fuck?
I know you like black faces in high places, but that's not how I roll.
You seem to know a lot about blackface, but listen, I'm for representation.
I guess you don't know W.E.B. Du Bois.
I know what that statement means, dude. It was
then don't poo-poo it then.
I can poo-poo it because it's illogical.
It fits your circumstance, though.
Their circumstance called for them doing civic work.
It's pretty.
They
Not,
trained for that. They
I
went to
know,
college for that.
you
Have
can do
degrees
civic.
in those
You
fields
can do civic
and
work in
wanted to
our.
do that.
We can do civic work in our churches, our community centers, within the community, and
Not
not the federal
everyone.
government.
No, not everyone believes in
Well,
God like
that's what
that.
I believe in. That's what I believe in.
Well, you can
I,
believe that, but your belief shouldn't
but it
usurp
looks
what
like
other people want to do with their
they can
prospects.
still do what they like. But I think we should
Not to the
stack.
capacity that would have affected more lives.
Look, I appreciate what's been done. I appreciate the shrinkage
You
of the
don't.
federal government, and I appreciate our sisters coming home and working in our communities and making them better. I don't know what you appreciate.
How do you quantify that?
Really quickly,
That the
really
communities
quickly,
have gotten better
really
from that,
quickly.
from their firings.
Person, you
Go
know
ahead.
who you are, deleted your message in the main chat. Again, whatever issue you have with someone, now you're pissing me off. Message them. My Discord and my lives are not for drama. Literally fucking message them. Jesus fucking Christ. Now I'm fucking irritated. Okay. I don't even know what the fuck y'all are talking about. I apologize. You don't know what the fuck DEIA is. You don't know what the fuck affirmative action is. That's why you keep making this false comparison. You don't understand racism, hence why you can have the nerve to say Donald Trump is not a racist. So, your
One
wifey
thing,
was smarter.
Edward.
Yes.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you before you do this. He does know. He's not stupid. He knows. He knows.
Valid.
He's just disingenuous. He knows.
Yeah, let him know to read from the other script.
Yeah. So
he
anyways,
chose his script. He chose his
so
dumb
anyways,
nigga script.
So anyways,
You need more discernment.
was it
sir.
racist when he called Kamala Harris a DEI hire?
Yeah, she was.
What made her a DEI hire?
Because Biden picked her because she was a black woman.
When did Biden say that?
He actually never said, "I'm only going to pick
Hold
a
on,
black
I
woman."
Jaden.
mean,
Hold on,
wink,
Jaden.
wink, wink, nod, nod.
Okay,
Wink,
I'm going to
wink,
take
nod,
control of this
nod, right?
conversation now. When did Joe Biden say that?
It was, I guess, insinuated. I guess I'm not sure.
Oh, insinuated. Okay, love how your wording changed in 0.2 seconds after pressing the question. I'm actually.
Wait.
I'm over this. Get the fuck out. I'm done. I'm fucking.
I was gonna
done. It's fucking
ask if
stupid.
DEI more likely benefits white people. Wouldn't a white VP have been picked?
Literally. W's in the chat to Sean for the $2 super chat. K was short for okay. Yes, I want it to go to Erica. Got you. Bam. I'll give that whole 7 to Erica. Thank you, Sean. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to Michelle. All you guys are pissing me the fuck off tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I'll send that back. Okay. I'm not in the mood, y'all. I'm not even in the mood anymore. We don't have any other Trump supporters. All right, guys, do me a favor. Let's double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 200K. And let's knock out the last of these little boxing gloves. And then I'm just going to end the fucking live. Because now I'm not in the mood. Appreciate every last one of you. We can talk about anything else. Also, Kenneth, you're a fucking moron. Your wifey left you because she has more brain cells and she finally got sick and tired of your shit. When those children left the house, she stopped having a reason to stay with you anymore and endure your fucktwadness. So I'm very glad that she left. I wish she could have done it earlier. You're a disgusting piece of shit. You don't know anything. Well, you act like you don't know anything because you're a monumental grifter. That's what you are. Coming up here talking all this mess and you couldn't even vote for the guy. You're doing this for coins. You're doing this for clout. Better yet, I take that back. I've learned that a large portion of Trump supporters do this shit because they're bored. Because you niggas have no life. You have no family. You have no wifey. So the best you can do is come up here and go back and forth with people far superior to you in intelligence and in hopes that some other stupid niggas like yourself will follow along. Entertain that shit too long. Anyways, let's get up to 200K. Free Hector. Get up to 200K. Free Hector. Those of you on the tube side, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. Hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I'm going to heavily be pushing the gram now, the gram of Insta. So in the link in the bio on the Tickety Talk and the link in the description of this video on Tube, you will find... Actually, yes, that's a great idea. Come up, Mel. You will find the links to all of my social media platforms, including the Gram. Make sure you go and follow it, and make sure you go like all the videos there, because I think I have to get, it's going to be a tall order, 10,000 to get monetized, and I'm only at 800 maybe now. So need all y'all's help. I have 41,000 followers on here. There's no reason why I shouldn't have at least 1K on the Gram of Insta. So would greatly appreciate y'all for doing that.
God bless you.
Hey, before Mel starts with the horoscopes, shout out to Mel. I'm going to go ahead and drop because I have to work on those clips.
Okay. Yeah, it's literally a clip I have to work on.
Okie dokie. Take
Bye,
care,
Erica.
You too.
Good night.
Yeah, have a great
I'm gonna
night.
Get on out of here.
Good nighty. W's in the chat to E. W's in the chat to E. Guys, if you're not following her, make sure you hit that follow button. She is literally on the way to 50,000 subs. So let's make sure we help her out along the way. Also, please be sure that we're watching her latest video. She's also trying to get 100,000 views. She's very close. I think she said 75K the last time she was there. So all of you, make sure you're checking out her videos when they're uploaded. The views help. We have a specific goal we're trying to meet there, so make sure you're doing that. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Jaden, for coming up. I appreciate you as well. Hi, Mel.
Hello.
Alrighty, this is the segment of the show where we try to wind down, and we're going to have Mel, one of my fantastic moderators, read people's horoscopes. So, if you like your horoscope read, you may request up in the box. You will cite your birth date, and Mel will give you your horoscopes. We have general. Help me out, Mel.
Love horoscopes. We can do either one or both. Just let me know. Thank you
General,
for the gifts,
love,
guys.
or both. So, do that.
Yes.
Do that. Who the fuck are you, Vince? I'm curious. All right. What's up, Joey?
What's up? I heard horoscopes and I said, let me get up in here.
What's your sign, and do you want general, love, or both?
Fuck it, let's do both. I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. Okay, got you. Let's start with the general horoscope. Okay. Oh, why did it? Hold on, give me a second. I don't know what's going on. Come on. What are you doing? Okay. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Give me a minute. I don't know what's going on.
All right. I'm going to set one more GIF. It's just going to be a big one. If you guys want to knock it out, knock it out. If not, I could care less. But I appreciate everyone who's donated so far. Quick shout out to the top 10 gifters: Mel, Shauna, Erica, Kitty, Bugsby, Molly, Miss Donna, Miss Angie's, Cowboys, and Walt Fizzle. And everyone in between. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all the donators, to the links in the bio. You guys help keep this show going. I greatly appreciate every last one of you. Big W's to y'all. We're going to set the gold mine. Make it rain. Make it rain on your boy. All right, go ahead, Mel.
Okay. So general horoscope. Business transactions taking place in your near neighborhood should prove sensible and satisfying today. You should be feeling pretty financially secure right now as career and money matters continue to go well for you. Contact with friends, neighbors, and relatives should be open, congenial, and honest. Relationships of all kinds are apt to be pretty stable. In the evening, take a brisk walk near your home. And then your love horoscope. Let's see. The astral alignment is excellent for all kinds of personal and romantic relationships. This is a time when you can and should enjoy the bond you have with your love interest. If you have any special dates on the horizon, they will be a great success and will enable you to understand and get closer to true love. The only problem is overindulgence, so don't go over the top.
Whoa, shit. Thank you. That first part's crazy because ever since this last week, since last Monday, I've gone full-time content. So
Oh shit.
that's a new journey. So
W.
W's.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, and yeah, the stars don't lie.
yeah, well, thank you. That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I
Anytime.
ain't gonna talk about that love part though.
All right.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna drop. Thank you, Mel.
All right.
You're welcome. No problem.
Appreciate you coming up. Colleen wanted to use her drop for Ken. Okay, well, I guess we got it then. Thank you very much, Colleen. Thank you for that. Guys, I do, I know I still have to get a second monitor. That way I can keep up everything and I can view the Discord while I'm viewing the notifications, while I'm viewing the chat stuff. I'm currently doing this all from one monitor, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. I apologize for anything that I've missed. All right, W's in the chat for Joey. Make sure you hit him, give him a follow. Joey, say something in the comments real quick. Give him a follow. Fantastic creator. And congratulations to you doing this full time. Good luck to you. All right, Cool Runnings. Do you want your horoscope?
Yeah, why not?
All righty.
February 19th.
So you're an Aquarius?
I don't know my sign.
Wait, hold on. February 19th. I think you're on the cusp.
So read both and I'll choose one.
You're a Pisces. You're a Pisces. Yeah.
I'll choose one.
Okay. Pisces. Would you like your general, love, or both?
I do general. I don't care about love.
Okay, got you. Okay. Someone you've known for a long time, but this is the general one. It's kind of both. Someone you've known for a long time but haven't seen for a while could suddenly come back into the picture. He or she could attend a social event of some kind or actually drop in to visit your family. Friendships and group affiliations could prove supportive and satisfying right now, and you should feel pretty secure with them. This is a great time to sign up for classes, particularly those involving the arts. Interesting.
Yeah, that sounds lovey.
It does.
That's not a personal one. What's the loved one saying? Let me hear the loved one then.
You want the love one? Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. The planetary lineup is urging you to make this a special day when it comes to getting out and socializing. If you are in a relationship, then you will find that meeting others uplifts you both. If you are looking for romance, then organizing and participating in any kind of social occasion will most likely draw the right kind of person to you.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Yep, there you go.
Sounds like he's telling me get the hell out of the house. That's what he's trying to tell me, right? Go meet people.
Your homebody.
Yep, get out and socialize.
Yeah, that's true. That's trouble. All right, I appreciate it though.
Appreciate you coming up, man. Thank you so much. Miss Donna.
Hi, my Hector.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hi, Mel. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there. You know I like the horoscope thing.
Yes.
September 25th, Libra.
Libra, got you. And do you want general, love, or both?
Well, I'll go for both, even though I don't have a love interest. I want to hear it.
Okay. I'm going to read you your love horoscope first, and then we'll do your general run after. So, it says, you and your partner, current or prospective, may be engrossed in deciding what to spend your money on right now. This is the perfect time to do a little research into the kind of product you wish to buy and also look out for the best bargains. If you spend some time pinpointing what you want, you will both come away feeling very satisfied with what you get. And then, your general reading. If you're into gardening or in any way working with the land, you're likely to spend a lot of time doing it today. A friend or family member could help. Anything planted today is likely to grow and thrive, so don't worry about seeds that don't sprout. You might spend a bit too much time doing it, however. Work only until you're pleasantly tired, then quit for the day, otherwise you might burn yourself out. So telling you to take it easy.
Oh, that is so weird. Why did I go to Walmart today and buy a whole bunch of herb seeds to grow on my patio? That's weird.
Oh, yep. I mean, seriously, the stars do not lie.
Oh,
They
my
really don't.
God. That's crazy.
It really is. Wild.
Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, you and my Hector. And Erica, I got your Mama Donna shots in the comments. I love you too, honey.
Absolutely. Appreciate you coming up, Miss Donna. Thank you so much. W's
All
in the
right,
chat.
have a good night. Later.
W's to Miss Donna. We love
Bye.
Miss Donna over here. We love
she's so sweet.
Miss Donna over here.
She is.
Alrighty, Shauna.
Hi, guys.
Okay. Hello.
You already know me, 115.
Yep, got you. Family and friends may gather for an intimate get-together at your home or perhaps at the home of a neighbor. At some point, expect an exciting phone call. You should be feeling pretty secure in relationships of all kinds, from business partnerships to close friends to love partners. Information provided by someone else could give you some ideas as to how to fix up your house in a new and different way.
Ooh,
And you want your love horoscope too?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
W's. Thank you very much, Shauna, for coming up. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Alrighty, y'all.
Shauna.
If there was
Thank you.
anyone else who wanted their horoscope read to them, you may request up in the box. If not, we'll conclude with mine, I guess. If you want your horoscope read, come up in the box. Looks like we got one here. I'm just doing some things over on the tube side.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Do you want your horoscope?
I'll do both. If
Okay.
that's okay.
Of course. Yeah. What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. Okay. Got you. I'm going to start with the love horoscope and then do the general one. Okay. Your love interest is in a wonderful and quite enchanting mood. This is a great time to go out and celebrate your relationship. Go out for a romantic meal, do something different that you would both enjoy, and basically rediscover how much fun it is just to be together. It may also be the perfect time to invite some friends around and have an impromptu party. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And then general. A festive social event could either start or consolidate a love relationship, which could last for a long time. New and interesting people could come into your life, bringing stimulating conversation and useful information. Someone you haven't seen for a while could also appear on the scene, making for a joyful reunion. A project you've been working on, either job-related or personal, could finally be completed. Enjoy your day. That's a good one.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
All righty.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming up. Thank you so much. And you enjoy the rest of your night, Britt.
Thanks for coming up.
All that time we
Okay.
still didn't hit 200K? That's actually crazy. Guys, let's hit 200K. Tap, 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 tap. Let's hit 200K. Anyone
Tap
else want to
that
get their
screen.
horoscope read? We're not doing mine until we hit 200K. Not doing mine until we hit 200K. I know my super tappers are in here. I know y'all playing games with me. So do the things, all right? Do the things. One last little PSA while we're waiting on that. If you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Also consider becoming a fan club member. It costs 1 coin, and then you can do everything else from there, whether it's becoming a subscriber, whether it's following me the other social media platforms, getting some merchandise in the links in the bio, whatever you choose to do. Best way to support the platform is going to be those links in the bio. We appreciate all of your support. My fingers hurt more. Keep doing all the good things. Once again, very bigly, I'm trying to push out the IG. So make sure you follow me over there. Literally the exact same username. The Tube, the IG, the TikTok, and that's all I have on social media is Hector Talks with 2 R's. Hector Talks, goddamn it, Erica. Hector Talks with 2 R's. If you like to hear me talk, you can follow me on all the platforms that I talk on. So greatly appreciate you guys for that. And also, make sure we're taking care of Mel here. Throw her some gifts. Appreciate you guys. Let's get her up to 1K at least. Let's get up to 1K. Throw her some gifts. I don't think we're going to get anyone else. So, yeah, once we hit 200K, we'll go ahead and do mine. I may be feeling...
And in the meantime...
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
In the meantime, somebody asked me in the comments if I could do Taurus, which I'm also a Taurus.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. I'll do both. So, general one, a class, lecture, or workshop could prove fascinating and stimulating for you today. Plans for travel, really, if y'all know, you know, to a distant state or foreign country, perhaps in the company of friends or family members, could be confirmed, which should make you feel really good. Your relationships seem warm, supportive, and stable, even those with people who live far away from you. Have fun. And then our love horoscope for the day.
I want to say you're going to call me messy.
What you want to say?
I ain't going to say it.
I'm just saying, this always calls me out. Okay, love horoscope for Taurus. Talking is all well and good, but even after some fascinating conversation, you are secretly hoping that things will take a slightly more interesting direction. You need have no fears as far as this is concerned. Your romantic date this evening will prove every bit as delicious as you were wishing, after which you can continue with the conversation.
Delicious is crazy.
Okay. Delicious is crazy.
Delicious is crazy. Ray Spikes, I'm working on my hydration, okay? I'm working on my hydration. Trust me. Trust me, I'm working on it. Thank you, though. Yes. All right, bam. We hit 200K. Damn. We hit 200K. Thank you guys so much for your tapping. Took you long enough. We've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're only a little over. Only a little over. All right, Mel. I'll tell you what. Let's do my general.
Okay, somebody else is in Aquarius in the chat. It's their birthday. Happy birthday, Callie.
Somebody's
So
birthday?
I'm gonna read both for Aquarius. Yeah, it's Callie's birthday.
W, Callie,
And they asked
happy
me-
birthday. It's crazy that you're grayed out. Send your heart me. But happy birthday to you, Callie. WCU. Guys, can we get a happy birthday, Callie, in the chat? Let's spam happy birthday, Callie, in the chat. All the birthdays this month.
Yes. Absolutely. So I'm going to read both for Aquarius since they also requested Aquarius, and I don't know if they want both. And also I just want to. Anyways, a close friend or lover could share a secret with you today. An older person could be in the news, perhaps an author or politician you particularly admire. You yourself could feel inspired to work on a creative project of some kind, although the downside might be that you keep working at it for too long and could well exhaust yourself. Remember to take breaks, you need to relax a little, and remember to take time out to eat. And then your love horoscope.
I didn't ask for that one.
No, but I said I'm going to read it for Callie because Callie's also an Aquarius. Maybe surprisingly, the workplace seems to be the likely venue for a special kind of meeting. Not only will you find the conversation of a particular person very fascinating, but you will also recognize that between you there is a powerful meeting of minds. You may have known them already for some time, but today something clicks into place and the die is cast. Okay. There we go.
So that was a load of bullshit. With that being said, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the live today. I know it was weird. It's a very weird live, but we always have a bit of fun in here. And thank you so much, Mel, for coming up. Thank you so much, Mel, for coming up and doing the horoscopes, guys. Can we get some W's for Mel? Can we get some W's for Mel in the chat? W's for Mel in the chat. I came up with this idea a couple weeks back because we got done with the lives, and sometimes they can be very contentious. And we thought we'd do something lighthearted and fun. And while I don't necessarily believe in the star arts, I do find them to be fascinating, and a bunch of you find it interesting as well. So I thought it'd be a great way to decompress from the bullshit. And thank you very much, Mel, for contributing to that. On that note, I am going to go ahead and drop you down. Guys, if you want to throw any last-minute gifts, if you want to throw some last-minute gifts at Mel, now's the time to do so. She will be back on another night for the next horoscope, which will most likely be tomorrow. I'm going to try to be live earlier. Emphasis on try. Actually, I will be live earlier. Guys, tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. CST, roughly, we're going to be live for the Fun and Facts Show with Erica Shante. So, make sure you tune in tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. CST for the Fun and Fact Show. It's going to be some great details. I got to go compile my stories, actually, after I edit this video. So tune in for that, and I'll see you guys in the afternoon. I think I'm going to, roughly so appropriate, I think I'm going to go live after. I think we're going to do the debates afterwards because I want my night off because I have an idea of something I would much rather be doing. So, yeah. On that note, thank you very much, Mel, for coming up. I appreciate you.
You're welcome anytime.
Bye.
And you're also a star ho. Don't forget.
Nope, I'm not. So with that being said, appreciate everyone for coming in. We have 121 people in here. I don't like to raid when we have less than 200 people, to be completely honest with you. Just go support other fantastic creators. Joey may be live for all we know. Or was he live earlier? Never mind, he was live earlier. Go find someone good to raid. I don't care who they are. Show them some support. Not yet? Okay, so he's going back later. Go find somebody to support. I don't care who. Joey will be live in 30, so you can go there in 30 minutes. On that note, I will see you guys tomorrow night. And remember, calm low it never. Deuces, everybody. Appreciate you guys. All right, Tube. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. That was fucking weird. That was a fucking weird stream. I lost Steam. So much weird shit. Read these messages. Anything I miss? This is this man calling me out for my water consumption. That's just crazy. You don't have to do that on live. You don't have to do that on live. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the super stickers. I appreciate y'all. Once again, hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe button. Turn on the notification bells, and you'll know every single time I'm live. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Deuces. Shout out to the hardest working mod team out here over on the tube side. Lord knows I don't check this shit outside of reading supers. You guys keep everything in control over here, and I greatly appreciate it.